Welcome to Dave's Drama Diner, episode 139, and I'm your host, Devious Dave Rose. But before we continue, let's check on the audio to make sure everything is good, because there's consistent problems with Windows. So let's hear what the stream says. Episode 139. I sound great, actually. I might even move the mic further away from my face. Yes. So, things are sounding great on those speakers that the community pitbull, Joe Blonin, purchased indirectly for me. So I'm very happy about that. Again, very appreciative of, and again, it's just to make the show better. And when that new show comes out, and I've got a name already set, 99%, but we'll reveal that in the future. But as always, let's start off the show by showing our gratitude and appreciation for all those who have chosen to spend their time with us here today, because we certainly didn't get through, most of the stuff that I wanted to discuss yesterday, and I owed it to you, the people, who, again, brought certain things up to my attention and wanted me to discuss it, and I'm totally open for that. Yeah, we've got the one and only The Goon in the chat. It says, Dave, stop going live. I'm running out of time to catch up. We've got Lauren in the chat. It's Steve Callan, Agent Meow Meow, and 9 people watching. So I'm sure that there will be more coming in and stuff, but again, huge replay value. And I had to address this and complete what I had promised other people. It wasn't exactly a promise, but I did say I was going to do this, and all this stuff needs to be addressed. But let's start off with the fact that yesterday's show was fucking great. It was an amazing stream. Went off the rails, but again, you had a bunch of people talking. Good things were said, entertaining times. We had Bullfrog, actually, many people mentioned this to me today, but Bullfrog saying fuck Joe on my stream with Ken there. Meanwhile, we've heard Bullfrog basically say, fuck Joe, fuck Ken on Joe's show and stuff. So yeah, again, I had a blast last night, and I was blasted, like holy shit. I did it on an empty stomach, obviously slamming back those beers, and my tolerance is going down since I've got to smoke weed less often, and yeah, holy shit, this stuff is great. Granddaddy Perps, but yeah, the show was great. But yeah, we still got more to talk about and more clips to play, and we'll open up the floor later. There's other things to discuss, and in fact, I still have to do what I said I was going to do yesterday, which I didn't. Which was I was going to play. I was going to go into random spots on that Joe Cronin, the Eternal Victim video that I did years ago, and prove that basically the same shit that you hear then from years ago is exactly the same rhetoric that he's doing today. Okay? That's the game we're going to play. But we'll continue. Shout out to the 12 viewing. What's Bam say in the chat? He says, Bullfrog changes his mind by the minute. Yes. Yeah. And I will recognize the fact that we had Ghost from the Coast trying to call in, but because free StreamYards only allows 6, I couldn't add him in, and I was trying to figure out who to sort of boot, but then I just was too stoned and drunk, and the thought left me and all that, and he messaged me today, and that's perfectly fine. He was there waiting 15 minutes to get in, and I should have clued in. There's no excuse, no matter how inebriated I was. I'm running a show after all. So mea culpa. So this is the makeup to Ghost from the Coast. And in fact, Danny was saying some things, and Danny and Ghost have been having a beef for a while. I honestly, they write fucking New York Times bestsellers in my super secret server on Discord, and I really don't pay too mind because there's all these details and like you said this and you did that, blah, blah. Just like, hey, they should both be on the same call here on my show, and just duke it out and just get it out and make me understand, because I'm not reading a fucking novel about your gripes against each other and, you know, who owns what property and how many cars and all this sort of shit. But yeah, but again, these beefs, I guess, best way to say, I have no problem to have them air it out here, because here is where we're honest, unlike Joe Cronin show. But yeah, what else we got? All right, so let's get straight back to the clips and stuff. Now, I don't remember if I played this one. Regardless, we're going to have to go through a few things. But what do we got here? Oh, this is, I believe this is Joe inquiring whether or not Garguts is now living with Jesse. And first of all, you have to ask yourself, Garguts, an eternally unemployed guy who I guess can't even qualify for certain benefits, so he ends up like just, you know, taking advantage of whatever he can, you know, living on a fucking porch with his computer out there, and relying on people like Danny MT to pay his bar tab, which was funny because that also was discussed yesterday and stuff. But like a lot of people don't seem to realize, you know, the type of person that Grape Guts is, and sadly Jesse, you know, invited him into his place. But let's hear this.
Are you living with Jesse now? Is that what the plan is?
I can go back, whatever.
Okay, that's hilarious. Okay, so you were asked a question, and it's a simple question. The answer is binary: yes or no. Are you living with Jesse right now? And he's obviously deflected. Well, I can go back. What did you previously claim that you were cast out of Texas and never allowed back in? Or like what, you can always find a new porch to live on, but like I can always go back. No, that wasn't the question. Are you living with Jesse right now? Yes or no?
Could be over here at FedEx overnight.
So what are you living with Jesse now? Is that what the plan is?
I can go back, whatever. He said, I'm just over here to fucking.
He said, okay, finish that sentence. I'm just over here. Okay, so it's a new sentence without finishing the last one. That's how you can tell a liar. Joe does that too.
Help him out. And then
help him out.
Playing it by ear.
No, that's really good. I'm glad.
You're there to help him out. You have all the time in the world, apparently. Because, you know, you got no job, right? So clearly you're just going to Cali, and again, who paid for that trip? Did you hitchhike all the way to California to be with Jesse? I mean, ass, gas, or grass, you know, no one rides for free. So I'm guessing you were giving weed and giving blowjobs, because you know you don't have any gas, you know, money. But yeah.
Glad you're there, to be honest. I'm real happy because I wish I could, you know, be there. So
it's a lot easier for Joe to be able to take a weekend or something, because flights are so much cheaper than in Canada. And I remember when I was working with Jesse and Joe, and Jesse was very lonely, and he would often say, well, why don't you guys just fly over here and stuff? And I tried to explain to the guy, it's just like, it's fucking pricey to get down there from Canada. But, you know, Joe obviously could have, in all these years, could have gotten to see him, and he didn't. But
I'm glad you're there.
No, yesterday I was gonna fucking hit you up, but it was like 4 a.m. I was like, I doubt he fucking even pick up.
Yeah. Okay. So where's the next thing here? All right. So we've got this. There's no description on this. I think it's a donation to Joe. Let's hear it.
Oh man, $45, baby. Look at that.
Oh, people. I didn't realize we were going to get into this, but again, I had a lot that I discussed yesterday, and it wasn't even half the list, so this sort of makes sense. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this seems to be a revelation when it comes to both the mystery of how YR is top donator for Joe, and what how that might be related to the theories that I and others put out there. But let's hear this.
Oh man, $45, baby. Look at that. How about that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Thank you, baby. Oh man, I can't wait till his mom's dead. Then we're really gonna get some dough. Anyway, thank you for the $45. Oh man, that's a little something
I
YR
don't donate anymore.
something YR told me earlier. That's a little bit of an inside thing, but my God, that was
Hey,
funny.
I'm
Pedro-
gonna put YR's name in my. I will.
Why'd you donate?
Wait, what?
No, I'll tell you later. I'll
Yeah, it's an inside joke, but apparently everyone seems to know what the joke is, so it's not really on the inside. Well, let's continue. It's still there's still a little more.
I'll tell you later.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, bro! This guy's gonna.
This is fucking hilarious. And
Why are you gonna have a slander case and win like $100,000 from somebody?
Yeah. So, translation. Basically, it seems to line up with things where the suspicion that many people had that Keith Barber somehow bequeathed his earnings, his money, whatever, his wealth to YR. It seems to be being proved correct. And with Joe sort of referencing Keith's mother in this, he's sort of saying like that it was recognized that YR loved her son Keith, and that she will also bequeath him with her fortune. And it's shameless. But listen, let's listen back now that I've broken it down. Look for what I just said.
Oh man, $45, baby. Look at that. How about that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Thank you, baby. Oh man, I can't wait till his mom's dead. Then we're really gonna get some dough. Anyway, thank you for the $45. Oh man, that's a little something
I don't
YR
donate anymore.
something YR told me earlier. That's a little bit of an inside thing, but my God,
Hey,
that was funny.
I'm
Pedro-
gonna put YR's name in my. I will.
Why'd you donate?
Wait, what?
No, I'll tell you later.
Will.
I'll tell you later.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, bro! This guy's gonna.
This is fucking hilarious. And
Why are you gonna have a slander case and win like $100,000 from somebody?
Yeah. Okay. YR winning a case. But all right. So the next one here. Apparently, Joe. The caption is Joe is more concerned about his power shutting down. Because we've done the math here on the expenses, and it's like you're not going to reach $3,000 in debt with one company and not have your services shut off. But keep blind. Hold on, let's get to the 1 hour 33 minutes. Skibbity bop doo doo. I said doo doo. All right, let's hold on. Put that tab there on my computer. And let's continue. Oh, shout out to Tiff in the chat. She says, I think I remember hearing a story a few years back that Keith got in trouble for stealing his mom's credit card and that it was YR who told Keith to steal her card. I do remember rumblings of that, to be quite honest. Um, I don't remember exactly how that, you know, came about or what eventually occurred, but yeah, that does ring familiar. Anyway, let's hear this clip here. It's a little earlier than the timestamp, but that's to give context, I guess.
All right, we're a little tired. I'm groggy. So fucking tired, but
Your grape guts. You love the grape. It's a sport for you. I live in a porch.
yeah, I'm here. Joe, like, seriously, dude, we gotta fucking figure out how to fucking get you over here, though. Just vacation. Fucking have Leah fucking watch the kids for a week or something.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, that's.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
That's just. Well, I mean, like, forget the watch the kids part. I mean, that's not a problem, really. The problem is like, yeah, how can I get out of working all these? You know what I mean? Like, I can't leave. Like, I'm like any day now. My power's gonna be shut off. Like, I don't know. Like, see you guys later. Well, I mean, like, I tried to.
I just realized this. Yeah, and it's just constant stupidity that flows out his mouth. But the title is stupid too. It's AEW More Stupid Tag Titles. LOL. I've got to go to. Actually, I'm going to be showing that graphic. But yeah, a lot of people saying like you're just a bitter fucking person who's hateful against everything, and you don't even look at things objectively. So you'll say shit, and yeah, I'm a fucking AEW mark, but he's been disingenuous about AEW since it started, proving myself correct multiple times about how it becomes tribalist, and people who, don't like wrestling will shit on AEW, but they love, sports entertainment, and they'd rather have like people like The Undertaker still wrestling. Yeah, just fucking, they don't care about the sport. It's about the spectacle. Big difference. And a lot of people criticize Joe about that, and I've got the screenshots to prove it. But again, he's always bitching and shit. And even with the titles and stuff, meanwhile, WWE has, you've got the two different tag titles for the women. Same with the men and stuff, it's not unified. It's just, okay, for this brand, there's these titles, and then for this brand, there's these titles. And it doesn't even matter because there's really no brand split. So they use those across the board. But, again, the maturity of Joe clearly shows. Let's continue. Shout out to the 17 watching right now. I don't know if he's worse than JD from NY, Ryan, because JD is really bad. This guy's just like an emo, like he's an emo guy who's just like, I'm so depressed. And meanwhile, you've got JD from New York, born and raised in fucking Jersey, who thinks he's a New York guy, and he's doing a caricature and just yelling and fucking acting all big and high and mighty, and it's just really all he's doing is trying to suck WWE cock. That really is what it is. He doesn't, and obviously this has been parodied even on a T-shirt, but he was not allowed at the AEW after party several years ago, and he got very mad about that. Dax Hardwood from AEW actually has been photographed wearing that T-shirt, and that thing's out there. But that's, yeah, I don't think Joe is as bad as JD. JD is like terrible. He is like the bottom. He's below the bottom of the barrel. He's the stains underneath the barrel. But yeah, Joe is down there too. Comments in the chat. No major wrestling company is hiring Joe. Well, with his attitude and with his immaturity, no, of course not. But if he straightened up, he's got knowledge of the sport. So, I mean, he's done commentary in the past, but, where did that lead? Would have been cool if it led to something for him. because we've seen that he's capable of doing it. But, I don't know, maybe he just wants to stay home and claim he's got a huge list of bills to pay that haven't been cut off and is more beneficial that way. So, but let's continue.
I tried to work out the payment plan, but you have to have $800 to start the payment plan.
Just start the payment plan.
Yeah.
No, it's that must mean.
Yeah, I'm just gonna repeat what you just said and pretend that I know exactly what you're talking about. Meanwhile, I can't even get a fucking credit card and shit. I can't even go to the bar that I want to go to unless somebody pays off my tab. But I'll give you financial advice. I like to grape people. Unconscious, preferably. Fucking, come on, guys. Come on, you don't even have to know what he looks like, and we already do, but you don't need to know what he looks like to know that he's scum. He's garbage.
I missed 3 payments.
Oh yeah, dude, I've missed a ton of payments. I owe $3,000.
Fuck yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. To the fentanyl dealer. That's why I had to fucking go to California, because this guy was going to kill me.
It's funny because I had the people trolling me in the chat. They were something about my water. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm worried about the fucking electrical bill. Fuck the $3,000 out of the water. That, that just rolls into the mortgage and makes the mortgage worse. But I mean, the electric is the real fucked up thing. I don't know. I've never had it. I've never had that shut off, or I have no idea. But I mean, they said the 24th. The 24th or the 29th. I don't remember which one. So,
who's more effective in claiming that they're going to be shut down? Alex Jones or fucking Joe Cronin? This is the week. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the week. If you don't buy my total brain damage, whatever, I'm going to be shut down this week. Sounds like Joe Cronin. Well, this is the week. Oh, fuck my life, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to kill myself and the show's over, and blah, blah, blah. Really? In fact, do I have a sound clip for that? No, I don't.
Oh my god, I bet your asshole's fucking puckering right now, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm going to be at work being told, that's being taken off. But, I don't know. We'll see.
Kids are gonna
Yes, Tiff, Otto, man. It is Otto from fucking The Simpsons.
fucking hate you. No internet.
Yeah,
There's no
well,
electricity.
dude, so they all called me the other day when it was off. I got phone calls from everybody, and my daughter was like, why is there no internet?
Because you were a bad child. See, that's how you discipline your children. 4 TVs at least, from my knowledge, just destroyed. Ransacked. By the youngest, no less. I do remember that Joe also said that his daughter got mad at the youngest and slammed the kid's tablet, I believe, into the ground and destroyed it. But guess who got a new tablet the next day, right? So, but shouldn't there be some balance when it comes to, my electricity and water bill is this much, or the kid wants fucking something that they really should have not. Again, if you bother to understand technology, you'd understand it's not good to expose young kids to fucking screens and shit. It's a simple fact. Who are you to say that, Dave? Well, I worked in IT for quite a long time, and I watched the difference, okay? Can you troubleshoot IRQ and DMA conflicts? No, you can't? Okay, shut the fuck up. So I think I know and have the authority to say that. And I've said this in the past, where my arrogance, in many cases, in other cases, just confidence. But yes, I will admit that I am arrogant in many ways, but I've earned it. Okay, because the knowledge and experience that I've accrued basically can destroy anybody who says, well, I don't like your conduct. Fuck you and your fucking emotions and your conduct. Am I factually correct? Yes or no? I am? Shut your fucking mouth. Simple as that. And that should be an annoyance in anybody's life. And if you experience that sort of thing, even, working or, at your job, or just living in life and dealing with somebody, I don't know, behind a counter or something. Just like, should be called out. Don't tolerate incompetence and ineptitude and stupidity. Like, we're better than that. Bam in the chat says, can't Garguts just call up all those celebrities that he knows and that he hangs out with to pay for both of them? Well, yeah, that sort of puts all his tall tales into question. But yeah, I opened up for Metallica. In fact, no, sorry, I made a mistake there. They opened up for me back in 1985, Montreal.
Oh my God!
And I was like, because you're too expensive.
You don't work.
Because you don't work. Yeah, I should have said that. I said because you're too expensive. Oh my God! But I let it. They didn't have it for like 2 hours. And then I eventually was trying to crunch numbers and figure things out, and I was like, all right, well, I'll just. No, finish your fucking sentence. God, gosh darn it. I don't want to blaspheme. But Joe really pushes me. I'm crunching the numbers. How much more can I extract from donators so that my kids can just be condoned for their actions for breaking shit? Like, am I wrong to say this? Of course not. It's a more rhetorical question, really, just to try to expose some sort of humility. But just, come on, people. Come on. Let's just be fucking honest here. Nope. Wrong play button. I'll just do that. I mean, I don't have enough for the electrical. I might as well pay for the internet. Because
No, Gargut, shut the fuck up. You have no idea about money. And Joe, impossible. How do you accrue fucking 3,000 plus for water and it's not cut off? Which is very simple. I've dealt with where a late payment basically had the gas company come to my place, shut the gas off, and I had to fucking race to the office and be there before 3. To say clearly it didn't deposit. There's some problem, and I'll pay whatever. Just keep my gas on, and they accept. It was right on time. Accepted the payment, and a couple hours later, they were there, fucking making sure that it wasn't cut off. So literally a couple hours. That's nothing.
Internet also could make money,
True.
So
True. That's logic right there. But when the fucking power shuts off, what's going on?
Yeah, then who gives a shit about the internet? The power's off.
Oh, just want to get a goddamn good old generator.
If you were smart, you'd have a power supply and maybe a generator, and you'd have 5G access through your phone. You'd be able to still do a show.
Raider, bro, or I'm surprised you don't have fucking solar panels.
I know. Well, Leah won't let solar panels happen.
The one who wears the pants won't let it happen. Are you the breadwinner or she? Because I think she's the last I heard, she stays home. So it's just if you're the one bringing in the money, you get to dictate that sort of thing. Plus, you're the man. You're supposed to be dictating things. So she won't allow it on. It's just what? Because it doesn't look nice? Well, if it can save you fucking $100 or more a year, who gives a fuck what it fucking looks like? This is about saving money in this economy. Wow. Just wow.
What?
Yeah, she wouldn't put them on the house ever, no.
And she's the one that calls the shots then, apparently. And I'm all about good aesthetics and so forth and making a nice New England home look, nice. But if it saves you money, then why are you yielding your opinion to a being that has a vagina? Repeal the 19th. Let's continue.
She like against a religion or what?
She's like they'll put holes in the roof and all this other bullshit and like and it's,
You know that you don't actually even have to put them on your roof. Like there's these, I mean, I see a bunch of them with the farms and stuff. It's just like it's an array of solar panels on a pole that swivels depending on where you're pointing it, because obviously the sun moves due to precession, not because the Earth is flat. Anyone who thinks that is fucking retarded. But yeah, you can adjust that and at a proper angle, despite them, solar panels being stupid in the northern hemisphere with the snow. If you can clean them off, you can try to optimize the little amount of sun that's available during the winter, which isn't much, to power your appliances and stuff. Solar panel it's not even close to where it should be. Okay, we shouldn't even be talking about solar panels. Because there's better ways of generating electricity, and the solar panel industry right now is a total fucking hoax and fake. That's another story altogether. That's also the weed talking that I smoked, Granddaddy Perps. But let's continue.
expensive for we're not doing it. It's a scam, she said. I went, wow. I know, like Leah. She's a Republican. I can't believe it. Like my wife drives a giant truck, refuses to use solar power, like says it's like she's a
solar power can work when properly implemented, even the shitty ones that exist today. But no, I think with Leah, I suspect more it's the aesthetics. It doesn't look nice on the roof, so I don't want to allow it.
Wait a minute.
But Joe's making it as like, oh, she's a Republican. No, she's not. She literally said I'm 50-50 when it comes to the assassination of Charlie Kirk. That's just terrible. And Joe he had no problem with fucking, yeah, I guess she's right. She wears the pants.
Big ass fucking carbon footprint, dude.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. All her shit's bullshit, guys. She's a fucking Republican. She's lying. It's a big lie.
Global warming's a myth.
Well, she'll fight you on that, but you don't give a shit. Doesn't make any sense.
It's funny. Damn it, dude. Well, if there was a way, dude, we would totally fucking hang out with you, though. You know that.
No, you wouldn't. Unless he paid for the trip.
Sucks.
Yeah, I know. It's worse than ever too. That's the other thing that kind of makes me mad is why didn't I do it years ago? Like why didn't I do it in 2018 or 19? 2019, 20, 18. Those would have been great years, dude. Like I could have flown probably. I could have done anything. I mean,
you kind of were for a while. You did go to.
Didn't I just see? I don't watch his shit. I just get given the fucking links. And this is hilarious because I say this every fucking time I do a diner, but it's just like, wasn't I just fucking literally talking about that? That he could have fucking done that and he's admitting that he didn't? Like, wow, guys. Wow. I am so, one with the force. It's fucking insane. It's huge. But here we go.
Florida for WrestleMania.
right. I could
Shout
have
out
done
to the
all
20
I could have done
watching right
anything
now.
at that point. I was doing well.
Yeah.
Not really, but
No, you were doing well, and you had a lot of people supporting you, including myself and others, who would spend countless hours just trying to help you out without any expectation of payment or reimbursement. We thought we could help you out. So.
yeah, kind of. When I bought my house, you could say,
When Himmelfarb bought your house. Please be more accurate without this historical revisionism. But when Himmelfarb bought your house. Thank you.
obviously all this.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the protege himself, yes, the Stony Tony Show in the chat. He says, bro, after seeing Garguts and Jesse hang out, I never knew Jesse was so short, dude. Was so short, comma, which he failed to include. Dude's literally like 3 feet tall. That's wild. God bless, brother. He's not he's not 3 feet. He's taller than that. I haven't shown those photos, but yeah. But he's talked about it in the past. Is that when he was a baby, he got fucked up by the medical industrial industry, and he's had to deal with the pain ever since. And like the guy is in physical pain. He's in bad physical. That's why he was fucking. This guy's done drugs that would kill most people. He's done meth. He's done coke. He's done ecstasy. He's done like combinations of unknown powders and stuff, simply just to alleviate the pain that this guy's gone through. And I can't blame him, to be quite honest. But unfortunately, he's quite salty about that, and he expresses himself with that sort of resentment. And again, this idea that people could go see him, him not realizing that it would, be a big cost unless he's paying for Gargas to go see him. But and Joe could have. He just admitted that. From Canada, I talked so often with Jesse back in the day, behind the scenes and stuff. And he even said to me, why don't you come down? It's just dude, it's so fucking expensive to get down there and stuff. And how am I going to fit this in? And even then I was taking care of my dad. But bottom line is just he didn't really ever accept that. So I can see that if he somehow got Garguts to be there, he is going to be enamored with the fact, although some people have, I'm not going to mention names, but you know who you are, have said that basically Jesse's going to get sick of grape guts within, the next 2 weeks. And then, which I think is hilarious. Jesse can tolerate a lot of pain, clearly. But in 2 weeks, Jesse's going to be like, okay, get the fuck out of my house. I give it longer. Yeah, I called Vegas and I gave them what I thought were the odds. But I think it's going to be longer. But I don't think that Jesse has the infinite amount of tolerance for the shit that he actually claims he does. So Jesse's in the past claimed, I'm so well, he's, without stating so, he said he was tolerant and he could tolerate a lot of things. But with Garguts at your place, fucking mooching off you, a lot of people, who've talked to me about this are probably correct. It's probably not going to be a long honeymoon. And then we're going to see maybe Jesse's efforts to try to get him evicted from his house, because maybe he'll fucking try to squat in it. Because I wouldn't cut that out when it comes to grape guts, Oh, let's continue. Shout out to the 21 viewing.
Problems I'm having right now, and I have no money. I have $0. Right now I have $7 in my bank right now. But into the year before
Hold on, Tiff says we have to see the photo. Which photo? Please clarify. Also, Bam says Garguts will try and extract as much as he can out of Jesse. Poor Jesse. That is correct. He's going to eat him out of house and home. And then be like, I got to go back to Texas.
I bought the house, or 6 months before I bought this house, I could have visited you guys. Because, I had $30,000 saved in the bank.
But you didn't pay the IRS.
To me, that was rich as hell.
You were drinking out of your house, though.
But I could have gone, But we were saving at my mom's house. But $30,000 at the time, to me, that's rich. I don't know, $30,000 was rich to me.
I got the perfect solution.
What's
There's
that?
2 ways you can do it. You can either become a prostitute or you can sell drugs.
I like to sell drugs better. I like that one better.
Oh, the Jesse
Prostitute
photo.
might catch something,
Herpes, I'm not down.
So the Jesse photo, I'm being told by Tiff, Agent Meow Meow says, I have way more than $7 in my bank account. Shake my head, and I'm still unemployed. We got Out With Cow says, howdy. Ooh, a new thumbnail. Yes, indeed. Yes, courtesy of the one who loves his pig ribs medium rare. It's the Costanza. Again, clueless when you see his culinary inabilities. And he is rightfully to be shamed. But in this case, he is rightfully to be acknowledged. Not the best. Again, it doesn't say Dave's Drama Diner up there. It's sort of fucked up. But what do you expect from, again, who wants his ribs medium rare? But it's a good effort. And again, I do like to give these Make-A-Wish projects a go. I'm even better than fucking John Cena. I've given a bunch of fucking retards a Make-A-Wish, and this is one of them, So here is the graphic created by It's the Costanza, and it's good effort considering, he is not all there. And I won't accept this whole spectrum bullshit. That's fucking commie talk. Either you're fucking, retarded or you're not. It's a binary for me, okay? It's either you're good or you're institutionalized. Costanza, a little bit more on the, latter. But whatever, you did great effort, and it's being featured here. So, again, Make-A-Wish being provided to you, the people. Let's continue.
Drugs sounds good.
Drugs sounds all right.
Oh, before I continue, don't worry, Agent 007 Mew Mew. The Meta Cologne will be addressed to you today. That's another thing that this Matt Cologne guy, which I briefly talked about, I believe, on the diner I did prior to yesterday. But yeah, this guy continues to do his things. But let's go back here to the chat. There's a lot of activity. There's a lot of shit going on. So Stony Tony says, wait, Gargat's moved into Jesse's house full time? Yes, certainly seems. Well, he's squatting. I would say that is exactly what he's doing. He's he is squatting. This is not like, just like stay with me 2 weeks. 2 weeks will be a fucking 5 years and, 8 eviction notices. Okay. We got Tony as well says, also, Cronin, I don't know what that means. Cronin don't have at least 20,000 saved by now. He's a complete idiot. Seth Negan gives him 10,000 every year, easily just by himself. Stop the shit bags. Actually, and thank you for reminding me about that. Is that it was reminded to me a few days ago that it was Mars Mira, who we haven't heard from in a while. Hope he's doing well. But he's actually the one that started the Joey Bags name. And it really does hit. It fits perfectly the definition. But Joey Bags. Just, shout out to Mars Mira for making that term that clearly continues to permeate through the community. What else we got? Sansa says A for effort. I'll give you a C-. You're barely passing there, but okay. I'm catching up to Joe with subscriptions. He has 77,000. I have almost 5,000, says Ryan. Well, I mean, he stagnated for a long time and could have built up that stuff, but he didn't. So, but we'll be showing that comment that was recently left on one of his videos that was taken for posterity because, you never know if he'll delete the comment or even the video. To him, it's all about historical revisionism. Let's continue.
Right. And besides, I think I could get in trouble once or twice because I've never been in trouble for anything. So if I got busted with drugs, it would be like, dude, you're 41, you have no record. What the hell? They'd be like, what's going on? And I'd be like, well,
no, what? What are you talking about? There's some people either that are smart enough to be able to get away with it or just don't commit crimes. So what? Everyone needs to have a record by 41? Is that what you're saying? God. Wow. I don't know what to say. Like, obviously, we all know that I'm hyper intelligent. And it's not necessary always to rub it in people's faces, but sometimes it is. But even without that, it's just like, dude, I think, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I do give more benefit of the doubt to all people to think that most people aren't as retarded as this. Honestly. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But, oh, wow. I'm glad I'm stoned right now because it really numbs what my brain would have to conceive when it comes to just the mental gymnastics here. Joe Cronin is he'd be an Olympic winner with his mental gymnastics because it's fucking crazy. And I do have to add is that his rhetoric has actually increased the bullshit that he claims he opposes. So racism and fucking discrimination, all this stuff. Like, this guy's fucking, he's a white Irish guy who hates whites. You think I'm going to fucking tolerate that sort of shit? And others? No. Let's continue.
Well, I never did any of this stuff before. And then by accident, I agreed to like give these to somebody for somebody, and I don't know. For
somebody. The telltale signs of the lies are just, it's the same fucking thing over and over again, guys. It really is the same fucking thing over and over again. It's the same sort of statements, and then the ending off with the laugh. Like, obviously, he knows how to manipulate people emotionally. So, again, with the manner that he speaks and then ending off with the laugh, that's an attempt to sort of loosen people's inhibitions and say, oh, well, he must be telling the truth. He's all relaxed and jokey and stuff. That clearly means he's telling the truth. No, that's his defense mechanism. And there's a lot of people out there that use that as a defense, joking like a fucking clown. Go fucking join the circus. Like, so many people are cowards out there. And I have a personal beef with this shit with people I've experienced in my entire life. It's like, oh, I'm going to make a joke about this. Like, how about you just smarten the fuck up and address the issue that's addressed to you? Stop making everything a joke and stop being a fucking clown. There's serious things that need to be discussed, and you're fucking trying to use your defense mechanism like, oh, everything's a joke. Disgusting. Disgusting behavior.
I'd probably get out of it because they'd be like, "Oh yeah, okay, we believe you," because like this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. When shit.
Maybe not now that I just admitted that. But
I love grapes and I love nuts.
You just fucking incriminate yourself, bro.
It was a good idea.
Incriminate? Can you speak English, you motherfucker?
What?
What? Huh? Great show there. Meanwhile, the video is actually titled AW More Stupid Tag Titles, LOL. But he's playing Diablo. And he's talking to fucking Garguts. So, what does that fucking say?
What kind of drug would you sell?
Viagra. Sell Viagra. It's legal and.
Yeah, maybe Viagra. I wouldn't get in too much trouble for that.
Mm-hmm.
I would do like speed and Viagra and stuff like that. Yeah, I wouldn't do like heroin and fentanyl or anything like that.
You should. You'd be a lot cooler if you did. All right.
No, fuck that shit.
A little cocaine though, man.
Shut the fuck up, you meth head. No, I totally disavow fentanyl. Hey, Ching Chong, sorry, don't deliver it to me while I'm doing this fucking this stream here. I'll take that carfentanil that you brought in from China, and I'll pay you for it with sucking dick. But don't bring that in here. Shut the fuck up. This guy he'll snort fucking sewer water if he thinks it'll get him high. Like, he's such a rat. It's disgusting.
Some cocaine.
Where that shit at?
He wishes he could afford cocaine. Come on, man. This guy's fucking probably grinding up Tylenols, saying, I want to get autistic, man. Let's get autistic. I bet. Now to think of it, actually, I've made that in jest, but now to think of it, he's probably watching fucking, shit going down. He'd be like, you know what? I bet the best high ever is if I get autistic on Tylenol. Oh man, and remember this, guys. You as taxpayers are paying for his health care when he goes to the hospital invariably for whatever stupid shit. Again, he broke was it his hand or his wrist or his leg? I can't remember. It was also seemed kind of like a hoax, but like regardless, it's like he went to the hospital, he was with a cast and all that sort of shit. Yeah, scamming the system, dude. Like, this guy might as well be Indian, He kind of looks like an Indian, like a Vedic. I am a Vedic, and we will pray to Kali, the death god, because we are demons, and we worship demons, and I, as Garguts, I am a demon too. Yes. He's probably faking the, comment, but, or accent. He might be Indian from the looks of him. Certainly seems like he belongs in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. But let's continue.
Oh, man. Yeah, so it's going to be like a fucking crazy.
I'm constipated. That's why I talk like this. I'm constipated.
So what's the difference?
She cried. He cried. He fake cried.
He's always crying, dude. That guy's
He
creep.
fake cried so he could get away with a fake apology.
Well, I think the whole thing was rigged so they could try to boost his ratings. I
What
think
you
the whole
talking
thing was a
about?
ratings ploy.
What
Yeah,
are you talking about?
It wasn't a real apology. It was not real. If he really was going to apologize, he would have apologized. He did not apologize. He was.
Yeah, Joe.
Well,
it was like
I thought it was an apology, but I
All
think
right,
he really
so
did.
here we got YR calling in because he's the new star. He's the new #1 donator of the Joe Cronin Show. So let's hear from YR,
Apologize, but yes.
it was
the one who abandoned Dr. Earl to do his own thing, even though they were the ones that started up the show called Music Maniacs, and now YR has the channel Music Maniacs, and he, doesn't want to include Dr. Earl, even though he helped him build it big. So let's continue.
It was nothing new. It was nothing new and nothing we heard before. The only thing that was pretty kind of funny was Robert De Niro was on there, and he literally played the part of the FCC guy. Like Jimmy Kimmel did a bit, like, "Hey, the FCC guy's calling," the bald guy or whatever. And then on the screen in real time, it's fucking Robert De Niro doing the whole gangster bit.
All right. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know. Like, Jimmy Kimmel's a weird person. Like, the only person, I was telling Leah this the other day, I said, Jimmy, the only real person is, like, Jon Stewart's kind of real. That's about it. Like,
No, he's not. He's a total fucking fake, you fucking idiot. All of them did their little COVID dances and shit. Oh, but the TV tells me they're good. Right. Okay.
There's all those people, like Stephen Colbert is one of the creepiest fucking people ever. Like, that guy is not a real human. I don't know.
Well, nah, bro, on Fox News, their thing is Gutfeld. The Gutfeld show, bro. It's like the right wing, bro. It's #1 in the ratings for late night comedy. Go look.
Really?
Yeah, look.
Like
I watch Fox
Is it
News.
really
They clearly
comedy,
tell
though?
the
I
truth.
don't want, like, right or left wing. I just
Shut the fuck up. You certainly do want fucking left wing. Shut the fuck up. This guy is so disingenuous in the way that he tries to claim that he's a libertarian, fence-sitting centrist when he's fucking hardcore leftist commie. And he's also a useful idiot. If he even knew the term, he'd realize it. But he's a useful idiot. He touts the party line, not realizing that he'll be the first against the wall when the commies get into power. Which they won't, because they will all be killed. Okay?
fun late night show.
No, it's definitely it's like comedy.
It's like, I can't talk. I'm wire,
But they present it like news, but it's way. I mean, that's the one with Tyrus, and they have all the wrestlers on their Mizdow.
Oh yeah, but that's political though,
It wasn't that the whole. I mean, yeah, it's political. The whole discussion up to this point was political. Now you're saying, oh well, the wrestling are involved and wrestlers are involved. It's political. This guy, honestly, give him not just the gold, but the platinum in fucking mental gymnastics at the Olympics because he is fucking good of fucking switching this shit around and not staying focused. And he can claim, oh, I got ADD and ADHD. That's a fake crutch that he's used for years. But like, well, don't blame me. I'm fucking retarded. No, I will blame you. And my solution is a little worse than just putting you in an institution. It's putting you with 2 bullets in the head. Okay, so pick one. Would you rather be alive and stuck in an institution because you're fucking retarded? Or would you like the human race to blossom without fucking, dead weight like you? Okay, sometimes you got to fall on your sword. And if not, 2 bullets. So, I mean, wow. Fucking wow.
It is, but it's a lot of comedy, and they do cuss words and stuff. I mean, they're edgier. They're edgier. Late
No,
night.
I'm not
Yeah,
extreme.
like, I think,
I'm
I
not
think
extreme.
the show's pretty good, but I don't think it's like late night. I want a late night show, like that's not politically biased. I like their show. I think their
Stop being stupid. It's black or white. Either you're evil or you're good. Okay? And Democrats are evil. So, I don't want anything political stuff. So, and again, who's been running the fucking show when it comes to media for the last at least 50 years? Leftists. I don't want anything political. You've been watching everything political for all that time. Every fucking show you grew up had that fucking leftist slant. I don't want to watch political stuff. So blind. So brainwashed. Joe should not be allowed to fucking vote.
show's like entertaining. I've heard it. I don't agree with everything, but I think it's entertaining.
Bullshit.
But like, yeah, I don't.
You make your own. That's what you have. You have
What?
this
Line?
right now, and fucking monetize this, and I mean, you are the king of late night, bro. In our lives.
Not for long, although well, at least for YR, I'm referring that to YR, but he never was king of late night. And when my new show, which I've already picked a title, but I won't reveal it just yet. When my show goes live, we're finally going to get back to what we should have had. A good show. Skits and bits, enjoyment, education, entertainment, and I'm gonna do a great job. I know that because I know what worked, and I was there. Whether it be with Joe or Ken, I was there. I know what works, and you should all be excited. Absolutely. Now, granted, it would be easier if I had a newer computer, but we're gonna have to deal with the hardware that I've got. And eventually, the plan is to upgrade and so forth. But I won't be grifting like Joe. If people like me and they want to donate and help, again, make the show better, then I'll do so. But if they just want to hate watch, well, then they'll probably get cancer, and I'm good with that. As long as I don't have to pay taxes for them to receive treatment. But in Canada at this point, like, you're fucked. So, like, even, if one of these Canadian haters of mine got cancer, don't expect them to get into the hospital before the cancer takes them. So I'm good with that. It saves the taxpayer money. But regardless, I'm going to do my thing, which I know is entertaining me because I want to see it. And I know what good entertainment is. And if you don't like it, don't watch. If you're going to hate watch, enjoy. What else we got in the chat here? We got Ryan. It says, King of Late Night, Ass Kisser. No, it's embellishment. Joe also... Joe calls himself a god. Very blasphemous. And it's just like, not only a drama god, which is hilarious, but he said in past streams, like, I'm a god. It's just like, how narcissistic are you that you would even think, especially with the fact that this guy has 77,000 subscribers And it's been 12 years since he started his stream, like he would, or his channel. And you'd think that he would have at least 100,000 subscribers or more. So, yeah, let's continue.
Maybe we need to make the late night show here again. I think we'll bring it out.
And obviously, this was from 2 days ago. You can see that right here, 2 days ago. I've been talking about that for quite some time, is that I'm bringing back Saturday nights. The Emperor is going to do a show that will finally not have Mello on there, but also not have the bullshit that comes with the cuckery of Cronin. And we all see that. So that's just how it's going to go. And more importantly is I know that people are watching me. I know that people are paying attention. They don't want to admit it. They certainly don't want to admit it. But again, the consistent complaint has been in the past, oh, well, the community's dead. The community's dead. The community is whatever the fuck you want it to be and what you're willing to do. Oh, so now you reveal yourself, you dumb fuck, saying, oh, well, I don't want competition, I just want to watch live. It's just like, okay, so basically you're one of these people who's entitled. You think that we owe you, especially because it goes back to the whole COVID thing. It's just like everyone was home, so they were all fucking streaming at the same time. You know, all these fucking videos and stuff. It's like you want to go back to there. But you don't want to admit it. That's the failure of these people, to basically be honest with themselves and with others. That what they want is a certain type of thing, but they can't. They're so dumb, they can't even fucking define it. I just wanted to go back the way. Well, how was it? I don't know. I can't explain. You know, English not my first language. Spanish not my first language. I speak worse Spanish than English. Spanish, I can't explain. Low IQ. How do you deal with those people? You don't. You just fucking do your own thing, laugh at them, ridicule them, feature them here on this show. But again, if you understand something that's enjoyable, because there was times where Monetize This, for example, was enjoyable. And there's certain things, a certain format that was used, but when it just devolved into basically just a shit show, many people eventually came around. And some people are still brainwashed and think that Joe's the bee's knees. But a lot of people are more than willing to call that out, and they call upon me, yo, Drama Emperor, to be the one who will literally lay it out for people and be logical and state the truth. So don't hate the player, hate the Joe. Let's continue.
And we'll start the new late night show. We'll do it. I'm
actually gonna open up the StreamYard lines in a while, unless we have the privileged individuals from my Discord. If they wish to join that connection, they will get priority. But I will be opening up that soon, if anyone wishes to speak on the matter.
We need funding, though. You know, we need to find one sponsor. All we need is one sponsor who can, donate or support with thousands of dollars, and I'll build a stage. I will build a stage here.
Why would you build a stage when you've got the water bill and the power bill? Like, why you invest in new things?
The late night show, and then we'll transition into Boston. Right, close to the city in a studio, and then we'll fly people in, and we'll start a real thing. We'll take off. We just need someone who has $1 million, or maybe a couple $1,000 or something. I don't know.
$1 million or a couple $1,000? That's a big jump. Wow. Again, are you going to take economic advice from Joe Cronin? Well, $1 million or a couple $1,000. What, nigga? Tiff in the chat says Joe will be away from tonight's Monetize This 75% of the show, and it will be nothing but wrestling talk. Yawn. Don't forget what Joe said about Garguts and Jesse. I believe I'm getting to that. I think I've got that clip. But yeah, basically, no, I think I played that, actually, to be quite honest. Joe sort of joking about that Gargas is going to take advantage of Jesse. But again, if I didn't play it, let me know. But yeah, this is something else that has been brought up to me is that Monetize This, which was once basically a great variety show, or close to, didn't devolve into wrestling talk. And in fact, when it was brought up, it was like, okay, we've got other shows to talk about that, wrestling. So like, let's not do that here on this fucking show. This is the weekend. We're trying to enjoy ourselves. Let's just talk about anything but wrestling. So yeah, it looks like you've got a bunch of marks there on Joe's show, who are even on the weekend when it should just be enjoyable, they're bringing up wrestling.
You fucking mark!
Yeah, all of them, fucking marks.
We'll get it going.
Garguts, that video you did with that stream you did with Jesse was one of the most.
I'm sorry.
This wire now trying to hype up Garguts. You being in, and I could show this video, but again, the guy has decided to squat in Jesse's house. He's like, I'm here forever,
Badass thing I've seen. Like, I can't believe
That's the baddest thing. Somebody met somebody else in the community. He said the same thing. What? When he met Dr. Earl, which he then abandoned. But he thought, and this is how sheltered this motherfucker is. To be quite honest, it's like, oh my God, you met somebody in this community. It's just like, yeah, the internet connects people. And guess what? You can meet those people. Weird, I know, bizarre. But like, that just goes to show how retarded and how sheltered fucking YR is. And it certainly needs to be called out. Okay, you don't excuse this sort of, again, 5-year-old mentality from someone who is in his 30s. Okay.
people missed it, and Joe showed it to everyone. That is one of the coolest, most and I think you hung out with him before or whatever, but bro, that's what we need in this community. We need, Joe Cronin meeting up with DJ Glaze or Bullfrog, or
we need Joe Cronin to meet up with everyone
at a playground.
Really turning up.
Oh my God.
Go to the next level in entertainment and comedy. And this Garga, especially Gargas, if you're gonna live with him now, oh my God, definitely come on more. I know you.
Yeah, we've got to get would you guys be willing, because, and I don't know how much time.
Finish your goddamn fucking sentence. Honestly, if he was my kid, I would have, I encountered this sort of speech impediment, I would have made the Singaporeans look weak with the caning that I would conduct on Cronin. Seriously. Yeah, you can. You know what? It's true. You can fix speech impediments through physical violence. Okay? It's the truth. Let's continue.
I have if I have the time to do this, but man, if you guys were documenting things, we could really.
Oh, I am. I'm certainly documenting things. Docsbox 3000 coming soon.
Edit Garguts and Jesse, especially if we had microphones. We could really edit quite the show, together.
I was actually looking at getting a lapel mic.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. Those things are expensive as fuck, dude, for a little ass piece of shit.
Well, it's because some of them are really good now. They're not just a regular lapel. They're really advanced. The mics are so good, and they're good at canceling out your shirt rubbing against it. None of that shit happens. Go get the ones that you see the gamblers wear when they're at the casinos streaming their gambling streams. They got these big square boxes on, they're crazy.
And it reduces the volume on the outside, so you can't hear music or much crowd noise.
Right, and you can set it. You can set it so it can hear people far away, or set it so it's condensed to only your voice, like you just said. It cancels out everything. So yeah, Yeah.
Joe, this is the most boring fucking video game.
You
I've ever
fucking
played.
homosexual.
Like Harry Potter bullshit, right? Wizard shit.
I mean, it's Diablo. I mean, like, I don't know, but like,
God, Joe, how did you ever get into this shit?
dude,
Like,
you didn't
and your
play.
little
Wait a
nerd
minute. How
boy
old are
and
you?
Wait, huh? What? Who? You're playing a gay game, dude. Cronin, you're playing a gay game, and you're talking to a gay guy that, again, can't even function a computer. He's sold it. He's like, I'm selling my computer, so I'm going to do everything from my phone. You're talking to a gayer version of yourself there, Joe. So, like, how can you be surprised this guy doesn't know how to use a fucking computer?
How old are you?
Well,
how old are you?
Again, what is it with these retards who just don't answer a question? How old are you? Well, I don't know. How old are you? It's a simple question. Just fucking answer the fucking question. Is this so fucking... Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Dave. Shut the fuck up, Dave. Yes, it is. You still have too much hope for these people, and you're too idealistic. The truth is, they're garbage and they're trash, and euthanasia would still not be good enough. A blood eagle, maybe. Drawn and quartered, possibly. But no, the benevolence that you do provide onto people, Dave, is not warranted or worthy of them, to be quite honest. Well, Dark Dave, I think you have a point there, but let's continue.
You're like 10 years older than me.
Okay, so like, I guess maybe.
So he won't even say his age. You're like 10 years older than me, or something. I don't know. It's weird, bizarre. But that's the thing, though. Is like, you already been doxxed. Why? I didn't do it. But you've been doxxed, and everyone really knows your information. So why lie? Why you lying? Do I have that song? I think I played that the other day. Why you lie? Yes, I got that. Let's play it anyways. Whatever. Fuck you. But yeah, why
Fuck you lying. Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying. Always lying to me. You lying so much.
By the way, this is YR's type, the skinny black guy. For real. We've got evidence of that as well. But he likes the skinny black guys. That's his type. That's his preference.
You making it hard for me. Yeah. Every time you tell me something, I figure that you're lying.
Word up.
It's almost like you faking. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know you're lying. But you sound excited. And you know that I know that you're lying. Oh, well. Cue the rain. I got you. The rain, yeah. Turn on. A little bit more. Yeah. I'ma keep on lying to you. Yeah. Until you think it's the truth. Yeah. Now, girl, I know you fibbing. Ooh, you know you can't help.
Yeah, always lying, Wire. Always lying. Let's continue.
Maybe you missed it, but I mean, like, dude, you didn't play Diablo 2?
Man, I was playing GTA like
I was playing the stick shift on that black guy from my boarding school. That's the truth, though. He had intimate relationships with black men in his boarding school.
everyone else.
Yeah, you're right.
And you can prove me wrong there, Wire, if you want to call in once I set up the channel. But again, when I've hit honestly too close to the truth, because again, I have the intelligence to basically, and everyone should be able to basically draw it all together. If you see all the portions of the equation and you just realize what happened, and you make a statement of it, and he denies it vehemently and gets violent, you realize that's the truth. Anyone that was accused of things that are false would just laugh at it and be like, yeah, okay, that's another fucking tall tale, and just keep imagining things that don't exist. But every attempt for you to be creative is funny. There's that, as I've obviously done in the past, where people say things that are totally false about me. It's just like, okay, keep it up. You know, build up that fucking lie. Show us how fucking fake it is by simply just adding more to it when everyone can see it for what it is. But, you know, Wire sort of proves certain things that have been believed of him in the past. Well, let's continue. Shout out to the 27 viewing this Saturday night, September 27th, 2025. Let's continue.
You know, you're not really a nerd. You know, you're like you were playing GTA and you're listening to like fucking.
You're not a nerd either, dude. What are you talking about, Joe? You think you're a nerd? I am the nerd king, Joe. The nerd emperor. Let's continue.
Like you were like looking at monster trucks and putting flames on a truck or something, and
Or something.
listening to Cold Chamber or something. I don't know, brother.
I don't know. It's always I don't know. It's always fucking I don't know. Now, I'm going to play a few more clips. I'm going to open up the fucking Skype lines. Sorry, bad habit. StreamYards, I'll get the StreamYards up if anyone wants to fucking call in. And I got a fair bit to continue to review when it comes to some of these clips and stuff. But even that clip, that stream that I was just playing, I could keep playing and fucking address it. In fact, we still have to go to Joe Corona, the Eternal Victim, and just randomly play that stuff so that we can just see that nothing has changed. Okay, it's really important to provide that context. Let's continue. So, So this, I'm being told, 2217 YR and his donations.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about all this, to be honest.
Ken. 2217. Set that up there. 22, 21. All right. So the caption that I was given was, this is supposedly why, like the reason why YR is dropping these donations on, and again, I didn't review this because I love the surprise. And I trust the Sparrows who provide me with this stuff. And they're always right. So it's just like I'm just reading off what I'm being told. But, basically, this is the reason why YR drops the donos. So, let's continue.
We stand up. Because obviously these people, they don't give a fuck. They're willing to fucking end you if they don't like you. So I heard that YR, and I heard that he's faking this whole shit, that he really doesn't have thousands of dollars, and that him and Giuseppe are in this whole like fake, you're donating to me to make people think you are, to get other people to donate to try to up.
Now, before we continue to play this, okay, so he's hearing from somebody. Now, who's that somebody that appeared on my show that has been on Joe's show? Actually, he's shitting on Ken and other people, but like, who was that person? By the way, I'm not going to mention their name. I'm sure you can put that in the chat, but like, who's that person that says that they didn't interact with Ken for months? And meanwhile, Ken is right now revealing that somebody that was working with Ken that speaks to him told him this. I mean, you can... Fuck, I closed the video about why you lying, but I would have played that again for you, Bullfrog. Like, why you lying? Why you lie? Oh, yesterday's fucking episode, yesterday's stream was fucking... It was brilliant. It really was. Very enjoyable. Huge replay value. I had a fucking fun time, but like, wow. Was it not astounding that fucking Bullfrog was like, I haven't talked to you, Ken, in like 2 months. And like, Ken's like, but dude, I've got the fucking receipt here that like you talked to me like 3 days ago. No, that wasn't me. That was a fake bullfrog. So, but why is it coming from the same account that has this huge history of like discussions that you constantly talk to me, even though you say, on Joe's show you don't talk to me and stuff, but like there's this whole history. No, that somebody hacked it and stuff. Wow, dude. Wow. Like my immediate reaction, my goose stepping, black shirt and skull wearing manner would want to see him euthanized in a very extreme manner. But I know that nowadays we have to be more, nice to the retarded. So I wouldn't immediately advocate for his execution. But I certainly would love to. But, yeah. So I'm certainly not incorrect or morally wrong to state these sorts of things, although, weak individual people would probably say that those are mean words. Whatever. Let's continue.
Up him and get YR out of the whole entire... Because a lot of people I'm hearing don't like the fact that it's like, it's the Joe and YR show, and
it seems to be right now, yes. Yes! Yes. And a lot of people don't like it. So I can't blame them.
They're like pissed off about it. And they're like, okay, I know Joe does this for money, but like, really? You're going to bring this guy back when there's other people out there that did not even half of what this guy has done to you? True. That you'll never speak to again for some reason.
True. That's a fucking great point. Like literally, yeah. There's no reason even to try to define this. It's just like Ken said it perfectly. Okay, if you can't understand Ken, then you're fucking retarded.
But yet you bring this guy back. Is it because he's giving you money, which I thought was definite? I mean, it's pretty obvious, right?
Was it his money or Keith's money?
Or is it one big fucking bullshit lie, a plan? We all know he doesn't have money like that. Did he get the Keith death dollars? I don't know.
Never heard it referred to that. But that's why I love fucking watching this stuff without knowing what the content is, because that's fucking awesome. The Keith death dollars. Oh, maybe I'll make a graphic. It's got Keith's face in there, like looking lost as ever with his fucking mugshot. And the Keith, so much meme potential. Meanwhile, you have Joe Cronin and Leah saying like, "Why are you making fun of a, convicted sex pedophile? What's the official term? Convicted. Oh fuck, man! I'm a little stoned. Child predator. I mean, there's all these different terms that we can use, but like, yeah, I'm sure that Joe and Leah would be like trying to defend Keith because they are Democrats and commies basically. Let's just say they're commies. But yeah, let's continue. Shout out to the 25 viewing, especially the hate watchers. I love you. I love you for watching. Because you just keep proving me correct. Let's continue.
He hit the lotto? Who knows? Is it real? Who knows? But I heard from somebody that said it's not real. And this is someone very, very, very close and on air with Joe.
Does he have frog legs, Ken?
About every time he goes live. And it's not YR. So I heard that it's all fake. That it was all planned out, put together to look one way, but to have...
Ken's got the inside scoop, people. Ken's got the inside scoop. Because Ken's a lovable guy. And people trust him. And, when he comes across certain information that needs to be discussed, just like I do, it must be discussed. He's not naming any names. I would. But he's a good guy for that. And, well, he's telling the truth because people trust him and talk to him in the past, in the, you know, the behind the scenes. And, well, Ken's just telling the truth here.
Have a reaction for something totally different. And listen, I don't give a fuck, but I heard that and I was like, God damn, that's twisted.
Oh, but we haven't even gotten to the twisted part yet. But yeah, you were absolutely correct there, Ken. And yes, absolutely. Come on, Ken. This guy you were falling asleep on his show trying to help him out, and he makes fun of you. Of course he's twisted. Okay, come on, let's continue.
And then the more I thought about it, the more I said, holy shit, that could be.
Absolutely.
That could be. You know, because I wouldn't put it past people and what they're capable of.
People.
You know
Just
I mean?
say Joe. Joe. Ken, just say Joe. Just say Joe. Okay. Because, come on, Ken. It's like you got the bottom of the barrel and then you got underneath the barrel. Okay. And Joe's there. Well, let's continue.
Now, is it all one big manipulation? Who knows?
Of course it is, yes.
Isn't it anyway? I mean, if you really think about it, so does it really matter?
Yes,
Either
it does.
No, it don't.
It does.
You'd like to know if you're being bullshitted or not, you know? Like if you're
And that's why it
donating to
matters.
be the number one guy, are you really chasing someone or are you chasing a ghost? You know what I mean?
It's chasing
You know?
publicity, yes. And
who
before we continue, there is the link in the chat for the StreamYards connection. So I'll pin that since the donation pin is now passé. Yes. But, yeah, if anyone wishes to call in, and again, if anyone wishes to call in through Discord, they get priority because on my super secret server, they can certainly connect to me. Somebody sent me a clip of my video, DocsBox 3000. Yes, it will be great. I will make videos about how I will repurpose the computers that Microsoft decided weren't worthy of Windows 11, despite the fact of them being capable of doing so. So that's why I'm going to need a new computer, and I'm going to be working for it. So again, the quality of the show will increase once I can finally get a Windows 11 computer that will do the job for streaming. So don't complain about all the graphics and all this and blah, blah. I'm doing my best, and plus bills comes first, and this is just a hobby. But, you know, if you like what you're seeing and you want to donate, that's great because it'll go right back into the fucking show, just like I did recently with Joe Blonen's donation, where I bought new speakers to prevent the sound issues that at least one person stated that they encountered. But let's continue. Where are we at right now? I played this one, I believe. Oh, the power shutting down. We're still on. Yeah, we pulled up Ken's show here.
Who knows? Because they were like, he definitely doesn't have money like that. You know, and I was like, well, the whole Keith thing. No, that's not true. That was just, you know, something funny he said, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you don't know if that's not true or not, man. You don't know.
Yep. Very true.
So, long story short, I mean, who knows, you know? But either way, it's got to benefit the bud. So if it don't benefit, you know who, then he ain't gonna. You know what I mean?
No,
I'm actually packing a bong right now. Hold on one second. We'll do a little antisocial.
Yeah, I'm
Then I
gonna
wanna play you
roll a
guys some
joint.
clips,
as well while we listen to this.
If you want to hear him. Well, I want to hear him. So we'll see.
Can't blame you.
But yeah, so I thought that was kind of, I was like, what? That's twisted. I never thought of that. Like, that's fucking twisted shit. What if it's all made up? What if it's bullshit? What if it was all planned out to look one way, but really it's, you know, being done to manipulate the people that have not been around for a while to come back to try to offset, you know, this guy being on the program.
That's a great point. A lot of people
honestly,
said that.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense, but
it
who
does.
knows, and who cares? But
no,
I, just thought it was
I care.
funny and,
I care, Ken.
Bring it up. But anyway, antisocial shout out 420 to everybody out there. Tuesday night. Here we go.
I just ground up some Big Daddy Perps and
by the way,
it smells so
I'm
good.
smoking my own weed.
Yeah, Ken grew some of his own weed.
I'll show you guys. Look.
Yeah, I'll show you.
This is my own tree.
My tree, man. I grew
That's
it
my own
myself.
It's Ken Bud.
And
Ken
Ken Bud is
Bud.
live tonight, guys, at 8 or 9 o'clock.
Good.
Be sure to check
It's a
him
good
out.
Smoking bud. It's Ken Bud.
Oh man, this weed smells so good.
But yeah, so
Oh, so good.
did you guys see parts of this? I don't know what to call it, ceremony, memorial. And if you did you enjoy it? Did you find it interesting? Did you think that it was what people are saying it was? It was a big
All right, we're gonna stop that.
movement, and
We
the
get
way
too
that
political. We want the drama. Let me check the StreamYards real quick. Nobody has joined in. I would have expected that. In fact, Ghost from the Coast had a beef with Danny MT, and they've been going back and forth in my server, and I would hope that both of them would be willing to have a discussion here on my show. If not, I'm gonna fucking ridicule them both and laugh at them, as we will all. But let's see, is Danny MT around? Is he around? Not yet. Not yet, but you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna call him. We're gonna abuse him, and we're going to remind him he needs to call in. Ghost from the Coast, you said you're gonna be around for this time, so here is your time for you to call in. I want you to lay it down as to what this whole beef that you've had with Danny MT, and you know, the people can get their enjoyment from your beef. Yes. Also smoked rolled, and I plan to smoke a nice fatty here. Oof. Again, this weed is just so good, so good. And let's see. We got still a few things to cover. Well, more than a few things, but we got things to cover. Let's just get back to that list here. Oh, yes. This was mentioned about Joe. So let's play this.
You see all these problems I'm having right now, and I have no money. I have $0. Right now I have $7 in my bank right now. But like in...
So he's playing, it's probably from the video that I was playing earlier, but he's playing Diablo, but he's online. Yeah, it's the same video, actually. He calls AW more stupid tag titles. So it's the same video I was playing earlier. But yeah, he's like, oh, I got no money, blah, blah, blah. That's false, though. It's constant. It's fucking constant. Is this a video? Hold on. Oh, well, we already know that fucking Joe made himself look like, you know, the victim and all that, but this is from his video. You know, drama, Grimm's Toy Show watched Maven and me crap on him. And it's just like, Maven didn't even know who Grimm was, and how can you blame him? But Joe tried to make a big deal about that, and yeah, pathetic and so forth. But there's that. Where is the next one here? Oh, there's this clip. 3 things. YR still stirring the pot. Joe's jealous of Gargus and Jesse's friendship. Joe takes a shot at Gargus' low audience stream. Well, I can't blame Joe on that one because I've done the same thing. And yeah, it is pathetic because of the low fucking viewership. But we will show this live in vivo here on the Devious Day Rose Network. By showing the video.
Very interesting. And just like Music Maniacs YR said, Jesse wasn't on the show last night, but he was there at 4 in the morning with nobody and Garguts on a chair. So,
nobody and Garguts.
So there you go. You were right. You called it. You called it.
That's right, my little Uncle Tom, YR, because YR thinks he's black. You're supporting me, and YR was right. Thank you, Massa. Thank you, is what fucking YR is saying. So.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, indeed. You fucking blasphemous fuck.
Very interesting.
Shut the fuck up.
Just like,
all right, what is next? Oh, this was brought to my attention. So we shall show the screenshot, yes. So, this particular individual says, and their name is Magitrix, no idea. But this was left in the video saying, your channel has less than 100,000 subs. You started this channel 12 years ago. And all you do is bitch and complain about a bunch of bullshit and other people's business. All the while doing it in a community that revolves around a sport where people fake kick each other's ass. If anybody's a loser, it is you. And the fact that you don't realize this is fucking sad. That's absolutely correct. I think it's a great point. Many people have said that sort of thing in the past. And yet, you have these fucking simps in the chat. Pathetic fucking excuses for individuals who should be immediately euthanized. Joe Cronin, all the way. I'm going to have to say that in an Indian accent because I think at this point only Indians like him. Logan Paul, new house looks awesome. Love him or hate him. Him and his family are doing their thing. And that's also spelled wrong. Much respect, Logan. That's how you know it's fucking, it's a non. It's a fucking subcontinental, Indian garbage, And then you got this guy, Heel Gill. I put my time there. And then Chris Akane says Grim versus Joe Cronin. Nobody cares. There was that clip, and they did fight, fakely earlier, and they didn't do shit. So come on. What else we got here? Skippity bop doo doo. Oh yeah, this is actually leads to what I was discussing partially last episode, and we do need to get Casey, not yet. We need to get Ghost from the Coast on this channel to discuss this, but this Matt Cologne guy, who wasn't even the real Matt Cologne, again, Joe made up all this bullshit. He got fucking Ghost from the Coast wrench taken away from Joe, even though he'd been donating forever. And this fake or not fake Matt Cologne says this shit, which is hilarious. This was sent to, I believe, Ryan, the heel. And although Ryan was retarded here with putting up this fucking, again, graphic, okay? Don't be a female with these fucking emojis and shit. Just fucking publish it there, Ryan. But this shows something, knowledge of any sport. Let's discuss when you bent the knee to Dave. He's never bent the knee to me. I've had people like Wire be like, I bent the knee to you, blah, blah, blah. Even, Bullfrog. But again, yeah, he didn't bend the knee. You're dead, Ryan. Ken end this show. So this was basically on Ken's show. And it's just funny how pathetic people are and hating people. But I will call it out, as always, as I do. Have some patience there, Casey. I'm just going through. I think I should have played everything. Well, there's this. I'll show this real quickly. I believe this is a while ago, but Joe Cronin, as the drama god, again, as blasphemous as ever, published this on his channel, slapping his chest, I guess, with his puka necklace, which he still hasn't destroyed. And, yeah, basically he's thanking Joe Blonin for his donation. Meanwhile, my donation went to making the show better. Where'd you go, Casey? Where'd you go? I was just about to fucking get you in here. What are you doing? There he is. Dude, I know that you have limited patience, but come on, man. I still had to fucking complete things. So, okay, so Casey, happy Saturday. How are you?
All right, how's it going?
I'm doing fucking awesome, dude. I'm fucking just riding over the rainbow here, inebriated.
First, I don't like what you did with the picture. I hate that picture. Bring the old one back.
Oh, you don't like it because Costanza made it, or just because it's shitty, or both?
It's even worse now. You told me the Costanza made it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, well, let us bring it back, the original. Watch the fade here. We'll do a fade to, fade 600 milliseconds, but there we go. Back to the original. How do you like that? Is it better, Casey?
I'll have to wait for a second, but, it's,
well, he is unoriginal with his AI creations. We've seen them in the past, but I thought I'd give, again, I called it from the straight get-go when I started the show, Casey. I said, this is a make-a-wish thing. This guy's the retarded guy. You know better than him to make your fucking your pork ribs medium rare. This motherfucker just I'll take my pork ribs medium rare, and we all made fun of him, rightfully so. It's he doesn't know how to cook. Meanwhile, you do know how to cook. Sorry, you do know how to cook. You do know how to cook. Geez, I'm fucking high as fuck.
Well,
yes.
I know.
Yes.
I know I'm in your competition with the drama food industry, but I hate that new picture. So. I preferred the old picture. That old picture is...
It's classic. Yeah, absolutely. But that's the thing. Again, I gave this person the opportunity that I didn't ask them to make a new graphic, but they're like, hey, Dave, I made this new graphic. And many people in the past have made graphics for me. And I'm like, hey, at least there's an effort there. Might as well show it. Just because it might not be accepted doesn't mean I can't recognize their effort, but... I'm not going to say that, the people are wrong and they don't like your stuff. It's you're right to say that. So, but yeah, I hesitated, Casey. I hesitated to say it was just typical AI slop because it really was. He just popped it into AI and said, make it say drama diner. Meanwhile, the original fucking graphic worked just as well because it was an actual image, not fucking AI slop.
It looked like an art version of this picture, and then they just slapped the drama diner.
Yeah, that's exactly. He just told fucking AI, make it say drama diner at the front. And, if you look at the graphic, it actually changed where it said diner to dawn. So, AI is retarded. It doesn't know shit. And, somebody who doesn't know shit like Costanza would also make it look worse. So,
Well, here's the
but
thing. I swear to God, people are saying, "Oh, AI is like going to take over the airplanes." I I
they're all
hope
gonna
not.
crash.
I mean, you seen pictures where AI would like just have horrible spelling with something
Yeah, it's because
like
Indians are programming them.
so. It's like say let's say it's Hulk Hogan and they're trying to put Hulkamania across his chest, but it's misspelled or something. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, are they trying because AI can't tell what it's supposed to say, or is it trying to get around the copyright word? Like,
Yeah, it depends
AI.
on well, it depends on the programming, really. Some AIs are more programmed to avoid that sort of thing. Some AIs are, more aggressive in doing that. So
It,
depends, really.
so
Regardless.
don't give Costanza any more work. You should just fucking fire him right on the
No, I,
spot
ne- I
next.
never hired him in the first place, but he again, like when people offer me graphics, I'm willing to consider it and show it. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Ghost from the Coast on air.
Uh-oh.
Good afternoon.
I
Good
gotta go.
afternoon.
I gotta go.
No, stay, Casey. I'm sorry I made
He's
fun of
okay.
your
You're in
wife.
a safe base.
Gotta go. I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a good night. I'll see ya.
Are you gonna stream tonight, there, Casey? Are you gonna stream?
I'm not sure.
What? What about my fucking Casey is Saturday night? You deprive me of that.
Probably.
Ah, terrible as I choke to death. You just take out that final heart of me. Casey. I love your rat dog.
But no, I don't have to go. I'm just fucking around.
All right, so we have the Ghost from the Coast here. Who?
What up, Dave? My bad for being late, man.
No, but that's fine because again, I was going to add you yesterday. I should have dropped Bullfrog because he wasn't really saying much, but he was adding to things. But what? Okay, this weed's good. Okay, but you had things to say about Danny. You and him have been feuding for a while. He's not online right now. I would love for him to be,
No, he already said it yesterday. He's like, oh, I'm not gonna be on if he's gonna be on. I'm not gonna scream over him like a little bitch.
Yeah, but see, that's unacceptable, and I think I made that point yesterday. It's just like, no, if you're willing to say this sort of shit, and the guy, just like you, has done these New York Times bestsellers in my chat, fucking detailing all these things, and I'm not going to read that shit. So both of you just better, just debate it here so I can just be lazy and just listen to you guys rather than read. And say your shit. But if Danny doesn't want to fucking do that and say, like, you'll talk over him, meanwhile, I'm the moderator, it's just like, okay, Danny, you're clearly not willing to address these sorts of things, and I want to get to the bottom of this. So, literally, right now, you got the fucking floor, dude. You want to say whatever the fuck it is and dispel what it is that I don't understand, go ahead. The floor's yours.
Honestly, I come on here to see if fucking that retard MT is gonna hop on and actually confront him instead of writing these paragraphs like we're some bitches. But like from what I saw yesterday, he won't. So I'm probably gonna just end up dropping it because he's like a little bitch. He's a pussy. He's a rat. Like I can tell, like he's a fucking narc. Like it's just he's a hating. Like I told you, he's a hating ass bitch. He's just mad because I don't know. I honestly don't know why he's mad. He's mad because that I said that I make $400,000. I don't remember when I told him that or where he saw that. And he's also mad that I make that much and don't donate to Joe. Like if he's my fucking accountant or my CPA, I don't understand. He's like so into my fucking finances and my houses. Honestly, I don't know what's his problem. But I wanted to confront him. So
For me, I don't care if people donate to Joe. I just don't like the way he's been grifting lately. That's my biggest problem. Like,
Well, like I've always said, Casey, I love Joe. That's my boy. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Joe because this is where I met Dave through Joe. I don't even know Ken. Uh, Yesterday was the first time I've ever actually interacted with him, and not even. We were just joking around, and he was like, "Hi." So I was like, "Ah, he's just some guy that smokes weed and jokes around." So I left it at that. But I don't understand. Like I said, I want to know what's up with NT. What's his problem with me? So he can tell me, and then he starts telling me, "Oh, you're a crystal. You do crystal meth. You're what was he? Was a fucking druggy piece of shit or whatever the fuck he was saying, and never provides any context on anything."
Yeah, I think it's best that he address it himself because I can't do it. But like, both of you have been sort of talking to each other and disagreeing, and you know, it's it's up to you guys to sort of discuss this stuff. I'm more than willing to listen to it, but just like these beefs and stuff, it's just like you have intimate knowledge of certain interactions that I don't. So I can't fucking speak on that.
It was saying that I wanted him to get to what was it? Oh, I forgot. Let me see. Sorry, I'm having fucking brain fog right now.
No, that's all good.
It's been a fucking early morning.
Oh, dude.
Hard day at work.
I did not sleep as long as I expected to.
Yeah.
Yesterday's drama diner, certainly was longer than I expected, but it was fun. So whatever.
I was kind of watching it from the side. Like, I seen you had so many people already on there. Plus, there was already people were like, "Oh, we don't want Casey to call in again." So I was like, you know what? I figured to step back and just listen. And after a while, I wanted to play some Zelda. But
I don't know why you keep playing that fucking game, dude.
Because it's awesome.
So bad.
It's not bad.
It's the gayest fucking Nintendo series ever.
No.
Yes, it is.
Oh. It's not gay at all.
It's gay.
But
that's something a gay person would say.
Yeah. Sticking
Closeted
dick
gay
in my mouth
person.
isn't gay. But it's gay.
But I had a little birdie that came in and told me that Bullfrog was on
my show.
Yes. It was like
it's a great
I was
show.
like, so I was like, oh shit. And of course he was freaking out.
Oh, so it takes Bullfrog for you to watch me rather than for you to get my alert on your YouTube to watch me. So Dave's live again. I don't give a fuck. Oh, Bullfrog's on Dave's show. I'm gonna watch now. Really?
No, hold on. I was watching for a little bit, and then I wanted to play some Zelda.
Yeah, I don't even know why Bullfrog got on here bashing my blue-eyed prince, Joe. I love Joe. Remember that?
That's an interesting thing. What do you predict? Ghost? Will he be allowed on tonight's show? A lot of people say that they believe he will be allowed on Joe's show tonight because it's just profitable to make fun of him and to expose him to an audience that will enjoy.
I mean, of course. I honestly want to see him on.
So hold on. Let me conclude by saying, even if he was on the Enemies show, me, David Rose, and Ken was on there, that's double Enemies. Even though he was associated and saying like, "Fuck Joe Cronin, I love Ken," on my show yesterday, great show, huge replay value. He's gonna be back on tonight on Joe's show. Do you think that's gonna happen?
I honestly think it might happen, and if it is, I'm gonna bash him all night like I did when I hopped on.
Do it, Orale Holmes. You gotta fucking bash him up.
I love bashing Frog because it's just funny, bro. That's what they're.
Yeah, but now
there
you got
for.
evidence. You were on Dave's show fucking yesterday with Ken. Now you're on fucking Joe's show. What do you got to say about yourself? No, I wasn't. No, it's a lie. And it's just like, we've got the fucking clips. You want to play? No, it's a lie. Blah blah. No, absolutely go into the fucker.
Now I definitely believe, even though Ken seems like he's high most of the time. I do believe he was messaging him because of the way he came off on the call yesterday.
Yes, of
So
course.
it's like, oh yeah, man, you're. I don't know. I probably won't be led on. I don't know by being 2 times on your show, like over and over.
Yeah, but you got your
So I don't know.
wrench. Yeah, that's something I didn't get to, but I did sort of allude to it and discuss it. It's just like, so you had your wrench taken away from, Joe's chat, and Matt Cologne, or the fake Matt Cologne, or the real Matt Cologne. I can't still. You defend fucking Joe for this shit, but meanwhile, you're telling me like Matt Cologne's fucking starting shit. So it's just
It's
like
always
you got
Matt
a fake
Cologne.
or
Matt Cologne.
real Matt Cologne, which Joe will defend, and now you don't have a wrench. Meanwhile, you fucking donated so much, and like Joe's treating like a fucking stranger. So explain that to me.
I feel like he doesn't treat me like a stranger. I just like I don't understand
Why'd you lose
what's
your
the
wrench then?
because he believed Matt Cologne. Yeah,
So Matt Cologne, the fake Matt Cologne, the real Matt Cologne, the again, like
the
why
Jersey
is
boy,
he why is
the
he
Jersey
fucking
boy, Matt
even
Cologne.
like sort of tolerating
And Joe,
this? Why is Joe
honestly, I don't
tolerating
know.
the fake or real? Like it's just like
I don't know. Honestly, I
and to
don't
your
know.
expense, to your expense.
Yeah,
It's
because
like he's
even though
willing
I'm
to
on
believe him
here,
over you? Really?
yeah, because even though I'm on here, Dave, I know we might not see eye to eye, but like I really like I enjoy Joe's shows and just Joe in general, like because he's never done anything to me or said
Wait
anything
till I
about me.
start my new show. You're gonna love it.
Well, there's a little stuff here and there, but hey, man, that's the name of the game. We like to talk shit. Like, look, I just met Ken, and he, he fucking made fun of me for like 5 minutes straight. Like, I mean, I feel like that's just the part of
It's part of the
it's the
game.
nature of the beast.
Yes,
You feel me?
absolutely.
It's just when people start lying and start being like these dramatic little bitches, that's when it starts becoming an issue. Because like, I bring it back to MT. Like, I asked him something over DM, and then like I don't know, like he was cool. He was like, we were just talking normal, and just out of nowhere, he blocked me, and then ran into your Discord and talked shit. And I'm like, bruh, aren't you like this straight up 100 guy that's gonna come and tell you what's the problem, what's the beef? I mean, that's how he's always portrayed himself. But then he started talking about money and my houses, and it's like, bro, come on. What are you? You just sound like a fucking hater, bro. Go buy your mom a house. Go, 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 go make more money if that's the issue. And I even send you like proof that I have like a legit house.
Yeah, yeah.
Like my cars, like, bro, I'm not gonna lie about how much I make just because I don't donate to Joe. I had a son about a year ago. I believe that's when I stopped donating as
Yeah.
much because I have a son, so
I
I
even
have to.
explained that in the chat. It's just like well, actually, it was my drama server, but yeah, it's just like, oh, Joe criticizes Ghost. It's like, yeah, but Ghost dealing with fucking all this other shit. Like, just because he stopped temporarily donating doesn't mean he hasn't accrued a major amount of donations. It's like, and on top of that, it's just like, bills come first, family comes first. Like, how can you demand that fucking Ghost paid
And it's not
first to
even
Joe
Joe.
and
It's
then
not
to
even
his
Joe,
family?
dude.
Was that?
It's not even Joe. It's Danny MT. Basically Danny's basically trying to see why I make so much money and don't donate enough to Joe.
I don't know. I've heard more of pro Joe guys than Danny talk about that. To be and to be against you, which is hilarious. It's like you say one bad word about Joe, and like all these fans of Joe go against you. Meanwhile, you were fucking donating to Joe for the longest time. So like I see a lot more of this tribalism from Joe's fans than I do from anybody else.
Yeah, like and that too. I mean, Joe never tells me, "Hey, man, why haven't you donated?" Because I'm on Patreon. I believe I'm the top tier Patreon guy
Numero
that
uno, senor.
every month I'm on his Patreon for like 150, 140 every recurring. I have that shit in recurring payments. You feel me? And it's like I
No, I
always
don't,
help
because I
out
don't
Joe.
get a donation from you, but I can imagine.
Like that's my boy. You feel me? Without him, I wouldn't
That's your
be
boy,
interacting.
but you don't get to say your words about him on his show. But meanwhile, on my show, where you don't donate shit, you can say whatever the fuck you want and to actually tell the truth and expose it to the people who have suspected that of Joe in the past, where it's very selective as to who he's willing to support. Because once the money dries up and you're not the mark no more, or maybe you got a family to fucking feed, oh, well, you're on the outs. Guess what, Ghost? Here's your fucking wrench taken away from you. Meanwhile, this fake or real, I don't know, it's weird, bizarre, whatever, fucking Matt Cologne, he gets the fucking wrench and he gets the fucking word. What do you think about that?
Honestly, he didn't take it from the chat. He took it away from the Discord. I don't know why. I even asked him straight up, "Yo, Joe, what's up with you?"
But you get no
'cause
answer.
I didn't get an answer.
No
I didn't get an answer, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, whatever." Then I was like,
It's not
"Man,
whatever.
it was definitely the Matt Cologne thing."
Yeah.
So I
And
was
that's
like,
been brought
"Man,"
up. And then
and
he
Matt,
and he addressed it with a fake fucking response. They're like, well, it's the real, it's the fake, it's the real. It's like, what do you mean, Joe? Is it the real guys, the fake guys? Like somebody took over his identity? It's just all fucking obfuscation to just try to distract from the fact that this guy, he has more respect for him than somebody like you who donated so much to him and helped him out for real.
and not only that, but he's attacked other donators. Like I believe that guy's the one that's
I got
attacking
a list of
donators.
that. Yes, I know.
Yeah, it's even one of the biggest donators, a guy that's donated even more than me, Sith Negan.
Yeah.
He even reached out to me publicly, telling me, "Yo, this guy attacks me. Tell him to suck your dick." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's why." When the first time I hopped on your show, I immediately went off on Matt Cologne because Matt Cologne watches and just takes notes. And then when you're in Joe's chat, he starts talking shit about you. He even drove off D Welsh, and I have proof of that too.
I would love
D
to show
Welsh
that
said,
proof.
What
"Yeah,
happened to that?
Matt Cologne harassed him." D Welsh told me.
Yep. And again, D. Walsh was fucking dropping tons of fucking money for the guy. So and for Joe to turn on his back on him, like that's fucking kind of crazy, you know?
I thought I thought you had to like pry D Welsh off Joe Cronin's cock. I mean, to do anything to get rid of him, because like when I heard D Welsh left him, I was like, what? Like, no way.
I don't think D Welsh left him. I think it was the whole Matt Cologne thing, and then for some odd reason, D Welsh likes to send me family photos of himself with his new girlfriend. I don't know
He's got
why
a
he
new
does that.
girlfriend?
I don't know why the fuck he does that. But I guess, hey man, like you said, people have a life, have things to try to save up. Maybe they're saving up for a house. Maybe they're gonna have I don't know, a fucking mutated baby or something.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. It's just like should it just be I'm always grateful of anybody that is willing to donate to me, but it's just like you understand just real life. It's just like sometimes you can only make a donation once, or like somebody only wants to make a donation once. It's like you made a good point on that one, but everything else you say is shit. But it's like respect because like you're making that donation. It's like, but it's not expected. It's like you made a donation once. I expect a monthly fucking timely on the first of the month for you to donate to me. It's just like, but they don't owe that to you. If you again, if you do a show where they're invested and they want to see more, that's understandable. That's acceptable. But this whole entitlement idea, it's like I did a show, you owe me. That's bullshit.
Well, I've never felt like that with Joe. It's just I feel like that whole Matt Cologne thing was more of the bigger issue of that. I never felt that after because I still donate to him. I just don't donate as much. The only one that ever brought it up like that, and I circle it back, was to MT because he was the only one that mentioned it. And I guess he wanted to make a point that I don't make $400,000 a year. I believe that's what he said.
No idea.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know what's up with the guy. Um, but Joe's never told me, "Hey man, why aren't you donating or what's wrong?" Nothing. He's never said anything like that. It's just Matt Cologne that likes to bring up shit and start shit. And I don't know why Joe believed him and took I believe my mod thing from his Discord.
That's a big question because again, you've donated, to him for a while, and it doesn't really make sense that somebody who's been such a big supporter would be immediately cut off without the ability to explain themselves.
I mean, because there's really not anything to explain. Like what? I mean, Joe has been on this show even before you guys fell out. I'm here because of Joe. Yeah, I'm always gonna say that.
Yeah, I got
So
into the community because of Joe, but I outgrew that, and I'm also willing to call that out. So yeah, okay, whatever reason, Joe brought a lot of people into the community. So did Ken. It's just like, but that doesn't dissuade any sort of right to criticize what Joe has done and the hypocrisies that he's committed. I mean, yeah, you're a Joe guy, but like you can't deny that some of the stuff that he's pulled is fucking hypocritical and fucking garbage.
example, I mean, to me, he's never done anything hypocritical or garbage, in my opinion. You feel me? So,
Wow, dude.
like, bro, I'm one of those guys, bro. I'm gonna stand by, the people I fuck with to the end, bro.
Yeah, but that's the thing
That's
though.
how
It's
I
just
am, bro.
like I'll stand with people I fuck with too, but I'll call that shit out too. Like with Ken, for example, I love his fucking shit, but I've also called Mello out. Okay? And Ken has tried to defend Mello. It's just like, no, you can't defend Mello. With all the evidence that I post and I fucking prove, you can't defend Mello. And, Ken
Well,
even told me from time to time. It's just like, yeah, you know what? I can't defend that. Mello is fucking retarded. So, again, if there's honesty there, and if Joe was honest with himself, he'd be like, yeah, you know what? I did alienate 22 different previous co-hosts. Yeah, Ghost, you can defend them all you want. But the joy, the golden age of Monetize This, including myself, Ken, and others, that exists for a fucking reason. And we can call out that it was Joe that fucked that shit up. So.
But I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. You guys fell out this time was because you got onto a stream with Stony Tony, and
No.
Stony Tony doxed Joe. I believe that's the reason why Joe basically stopped fucking with you, and
No,
you
that's
vice
not.
versa.
That's not. It's Joe. Look, I'm the 16-time sailaway champion. Joe fucking stopped fucking with me 16 times. Why? Because I would stand up to his fucking bullshit and be like, yo, I'm not going to fucking deal with this shit. And he would continually ask me to come back. That's the fucking truth. Okay? I'm always willing to work with people, but it's just like I'm not willing to be disrespected, and I'll walk away. It's as simple as that. It's not fucking capricious. It literally is like I have self-respect. And when somebody like Joe comes back to me like, yo, let's do fucking streams again, it's just like, okay, why not? But I'm not the one that fucking instigated that sort of thing. That doesn't fall upon me. It's fucking Joe who made me the 16-time sailaway champion.
Yeah, I understand that, but I mean, you still did streams with Tony after Tony doxed Joe, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, Tony did
That's
streams
pretty
with
fucked
me
up.
after I accidentally fucking doxed him.
Oh,
It's just like
that one I didn't know. That one I didn't know that you doxed Tony. Good, fuck Stony Tony. He's a bitch. Go through another windshield.
But
You
that's
fuck.
the thing. It's just like, I doxed myself, to be quite honest. I doxed myself. And it's just like, I really don't care because I know nobody has the guts to even send me a goddamn pizza. Meanwhile, fucking Bullfrog gets like, what, 2-3 pizzas sent to him? And he's like, hold on. I don't want that pizza. Hold on. What's on the pizza? It's free? But what's on the pizza? Oh, no, too many vegetables. I don't want it. It's like, shit, man, I wish people sent me a fucking pizza. I even told them, send me a fucking pizza with fucking anchovies, but, with like dried
The
tomatoes.
donair, the donair piece.
No, that's another one. But like I honestly said, if you think that anchovies are bad, send them with sun dried tomatoes, anchovies, and fucking onions. I will pay for that shit. You don't even have to fucking pay for that. I will pay for that pizza that you sent to me, and I will eat it on fucking camera. But I never got one fucking pizza. Fucking meanwhile, fucking Ryan gets pizza sent to him. Fucking Bullfrog gets pizza sent to him.
That's fucking crazy.
Like
bro.
I never got a pizza, dude. Like,
I always welcome. I remember Pico Boulevard told me, "Yo, I'm gonna show up to your house." I'm like, "Look, bro, just come to Florida, and when you're here, I'll send you my
let's do
address.
it. Let's do
Just go.
it.
You're gonna go missing. It's just prepare your shit."
Yeah, you know what? The having the ocean right next to you is a very good way to dispose of
You feel
fucking
me?
garbage.
I don't condone any illegal activities. You feel me? I'm a law-abiding citizen.
No, there's no such thing as illegal activities in international waters. And having a boat,
feel me?
A rental at any
I don't
point.
condone drugs. I don't condone violence. But if
I
shit
do.
happens, shit happens.
I do, senor. I ain't condone it all. Murder of everyone.
I don't condone anything. You feel me? But if it happens,
No,
it happens.
that's because you
shit
wanna make
happens
sure
all
your
the time.
visa is okay. But I'm a naturalized citizen.
No, it's not that I want to be criticized. I just don't want to be, a fucking police scene. Hey, was this you on this stream? Nah, bro, that's not me. I don't condone none of that shit.
Well, Dave Rose, though, he in Canada, and he does. So I race him.
Yeah, he's in Canada.
Send
so
them
they
to
can't
El
touch him.
Salvador. Yeah.
But I mean, that's the only reason why I do remember why Joe was pretty upset at you with that shit.
Oh, come on,
It's
man.
Stony Tony. That's about it.
But he was also on air with Stony Tony and having him play music and all that shit. Okay, so
But that was
this
after,
bullshit.
before
This
the fact.
bullshit. I need to go take a fucking. I'm gonna listen to this on my phone. We got what's it called? Casey here. Thank you, and you. So I'm gonna go smoke. Listening to the show. You guys have fun running the show however the fuck you want. Say as many slurs, racist shit that you want. Fucking incriminate me, whatever it is that you want. But I'm gonna go smoke, and I'll be back.
Again?
Yes, again. You fucking swear. You wouldn't even fucking smoke a cigarette. You're fucking so gay.
Hey, Dave, I'll send you a pizza, but I'll tell the driver to put some extra spit in the pizza for you.
Ugh, Casey, it's disgusting. So what games are you playing, Casey? Or are you still upset at me?
I'm still playing a bunch of games. One thing I was pissed off is that I'm sick of people doing the dead wife jokes because, I mean, that's pretty fucking horrible to do.
I mean, we're pretty horrible people on here, Casey. Have you not? I'm pretty sure you've noticed that. I mean, you seem slow.
That's the worst thing you could do to someone who lost a spouse.
And may I ask if you don't mind me asking, how did your beautiful, lovely wife pass away?
I'm not gonna tell you. That's my.
Was it COVID?
No, she died way before COVID.
Oh man, was it a bicycle accident?
Why was it be a bicycle accident?
I don't know. Maybe she was into bicycling, exercise and stuff like that.
No.
Was it a paraglide accident?
How many other theories do you have?
I have a lot. I want to ask. That's why I was pretty curious. But if you don't want to talk about it, I will respect you.
Because
I will respect you, Casey.
One of the things that really pissed me off is that you have Getty Lee Alnos who would. At first I was like, okay, all right, I get it. And then I told him there was one day I was not in the mood for it. Told him don't do it, and he did it anyways. And it's like, oh, you don't actually like me. You're an asshole. And I told you not to do it. And anytime that asshole comes by, he does something related about it. So I blocked the motherfucker, and he has owns to even like. Someone says, "Oh, like I'm I know anytime someone says, Getty, calm down, it's because I know that asshole said something and about me. So that's why I was like, all right, I mean, this guy goes to that stoop to that level. I mean, that's pretty fucking horrible. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, you telling someone about their dead spouse or making light of their dead spouse like that, like, okay, that's just you're just a piece of shit, low life scum. I mean,
I
make
mean,
fun,
that
make
sounds like pretty much the whole community, Casey. We make fun of people's dead relatives like every 5 seconds. I know I do.
I mean, it's not like, hey, Dave, I'm gonna shit on your dead grandma's grave. Like, I don't do that. Like, I don't hear a lot of people talk about death. Oh, I mean, the only time I ever hear anyone shit is probably maybe Tommy NC's uh, grandfather
His
that
barber. We also
uh,
talk about his barber.
his barber. Okay, I'll give you that one because I mean that was the famous one where he made a big deal like his friend was a barber and he died, but I think the barber was old, so it's
Bro,
like,
I remember when Joe's fucking childhood dog passed away. People were making donations with horrible names like, oh, Melly's dead cunt,
oh,
Melly's dead grave. And I'm like, I feel
hey,
like that's a part of the whole community, bro. We're sick fucks. That's why no matter what happens, we still end up on calls together talking shit to each other. Because, like, no one's going to really accept how crazy sick fucks we are besides other sick fucks. So, I mean, I think you shouldn't take it so personal. I mean, I know
oh,
it's a very sensitive subject.
no, well, see, the thing is, if the guy actually liked me, he would have stopped and like understood where I was coming from. Well, actually, he couldn't understand because I'm sure that piece of shit never had a spouse. So, like, he can't understand that. It's kind of like how, oh God, some people shitting on that Charlie Kirk's widow because she had to take over his company, and during a memorial, they'll like a funeral service, and they're making fun of her. It's like, oh my God, that's horrible, man. I mean, because she's not weeping right there, like honestly, when my wife passed, and actually when my both my parents, actually, uh, when my mom died, I bawled. But
Oh, your mom passed?
oh, both my parents are gone.
Oh, shit. Rip Casey's parents. Rip. Rest in
But
peace.
but
Casey's parents.
but but I'm just some people grieves in different ways. I learned that, but the person I got that I have a little beef is this bullshit with Dave. This whole fucking drama diner is a rip off of my channel's new show, the drama fast food restaurant. So, I mean, that's my real beef right now. Especially, he got that new artwork earlier that I had to tell him he had to get rid of it because it was horrible. And
Yeah,
stand
it sucks. It sucks ass. I get it. But what is your what would you call it? Drama drive through?
No, it was drama fast food restaurant.
What drama do you cover, Casey? I don't know, the video game drama or just what do you cover?
I do love that you try to state these sorts of things while I'm out having a joint and smoke, but I'm more than willing to put them out to put you out when it comes to these blatant, slanderous lies that you say. Casey is wrong.
Slender.
Again, you are a copier. You are, again,
Oh,
imitation
Dave.
is the best form of thievery, and that's what you do. you claim that you started something big. Meanwhile, all you got to do is just go back to, Drama Diner episode 1 years ago, and you are disproved. But your attempt to rage bait is greatly diminished by, reality. And very sad. I don't know why you're doing this. You should spend more time playing video games that people want to see instead of fucking gay Zelda. And very
Basically,
gay.
go jerk off to Nintendo games.
And again, that's also very gay. It's just like he's just pro Nintendo. It's just like, dude, that's the gayest system out there. I mean, yeah, okay, Xbox really gay too, very bad. PS4 is a little better, or sorry, PS5 is a little better, but
That's the only thing I have in my 10-story house, bro. I have a PS5 in every room.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ghost, you claim to be such a great, and it's hilarious. You claim to be such a great real estate agent and have all these properties and stuff. Meanwhile,
Also,
you know what? No, hold on. No. I talk
You
now.
gotta get the
I
number
talk
right,
now. The fact is, when it comes to properties, no, I've got more properties than you. Why? Because I've got fucking penthouse suites living in the minds of others all around the world. Dozens of fucking haters where I live rent-free, not just in their head, but in a fucking luxury penthouse suite. Okay, so you want to talk about fucking you own your properties? Okay, show your fucking videos, your photos. I can show. You want to show the send me more photos. I'll show them on air so that Danny can see that you do own multiple vehicles and properties.
Danny's a pussy.
But I can show that. I can show that. But meanwhile, I live in people's minds rent free. So I still think that I've got a better value.
Honestly, I want to know why Matt Cologne really hates you. He goes off on you, man.
Because I talk against his fucking false hero, Joe Cronin. Anybody that criticized Joe Cronin is, and I've seen this in the past, so many people in the past, where they're just like, oh, I'm going to attack you because you're going against my fucking hero, Joe Cronin. And it's just like, but if I got valid, sort of statements, it should be valid. But Matt Cologne is one of those people who just will defend Joe no matter what he said. Joe could be like, I want to rape 2-year-olds, and this guy will defend him. Like, serious. And like, yeah, you like him, you defend him and all that, Ghost. But the thing is, though, there's a difference between Matt Cologne and you. And on top of that, you've got a record of donating to the guy, like really helping him out. And yet he'll take your fucking wrench, but defend this guy who is or isn't Matt Cologne. He still is. Again, he's flip-floppy, dude. You recognize that. He's very ambiguous in his videos. So it's like, is it Matt Cologne or is it a guy that decided to take over Matt Cologne's sort of... But who would say that, though? Again, like, I don't understand. It's just like the whole premise of, this guy didn't like Matt Cologne, so he took over his identity. Like, what the fuck? Really? Like, this sounds like a fucking, I don't know, a mystery novel or something. Like, who does that shit?
I do remember Joe told us one time, it is an ex-big co-host.
Come on. But I listed like 22 different former co-hosts. I don't think any of them were doing it. So, like, if it's not on that list, then who the fuck is this former co-host? Like...
That's what he said.
Okay, like, I don't deny or object or disbelieve that you're saying that and that it came from him and saying that. But it's just like, but okay, if we've eliminated, it's Occam's razor, right? The most obvious answer is the truth. So it's just like, but if we eliminate all the 22 plus former co-hosts, so who's left? Who could be the person doing that?
You got garbage. That's what's left.
No, but like, honestly, I'm proposing that. I'm proposing that question to both of you guys. It's like, okay, former co-host, like, let's just go through the math. Former co-host that's still involved, but like we went through that list the other day. So like, who could it be that it's a former co-host, because that's what he claimed it as, but is still willing to donate and interact with them? It doesn't make sense to me, and I can't think of anyone. And I'm more than willing to admit if somebody presents, evidence and information, like, well, it's this person. It's like, okay, I was stupid. I didn't fucking realize that. But I can't comprehend for the life of me who it could be that he's referring to?
Honestly, I don't know, but fuck Matt Cologne. He's a faggot, and
The real or the fake one, according to
the
Joe?
fake one, the one that's on Joe's.
The one on, again, the one who's on Joe, regardless if it's fake or real, this person, and I don't understand why Joe wouldn't be like, "Yo, change your name." You know, it's not cool.
I don't know.
That's
I
the
don't
guy
know.
who's fucking trying to start shit, and he's starting shit against you, who's been around forever and fucking donating. Meanwhile, how much is Matt Cologne donated? Didn't you like tell me like $2 or something like that?
Yeah, he always donates like $2
Yeah,
just to talk shit or shit like
Granted,
that.
little
when I was
fucking
trying to
jab.
donate, I would always donate the lowest amount because I mean, I'm like I couldn't afford to spend like $20 a donation like that.
Yeah, but were you trying to say, okay, well, Ghost from the Coast should not be around. He's a fake and all that. Were you, or were you just saying like, Joe, I love your show and this and that, you know, whatever. There's a big difference. There's a big difference. You were trying to use your donation to try to push a narrative. Many other people have tried to use that though.
That's true. That
Very
is true. But there was one point, like when I was neutral, that wanted to be like I want to be Switzerland. Like I want to be friends with people with Joe, Ken, and Drew's channel and Dave's. I was trying to be neutral, and what happened? I got fucking kicked out of Discord, and Joe blocked me on Twitter.
Because you
And
were saying some crazy shit.
Also, the comment
Even
from
early.
Bam6596 in the chat says Ghost is as entertaining as RP. Both suck and have zero charisma or talent.
Oh, Bam, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm not entertaining enough for you, Bam. Suck my dick, Bam. He's just mad because I always defend Joe. Even before all this shit. He always talks shit. Oh, you ride Joe's cock, and it's like,
I'd like more people to
fuck
call
you,
in
Bam.
to sort of address this. Again, Danny, I don't know. I'm going to have to message Danny again.
Danny's a bitch.
But that's, again, you guys, both of you, and I don't even know who's the bitch here, okay? Because both of you guys are fucking throwing infantile things against each other. But I don't want to read shit. I just want you guys to fucking explain it to me like the retard that I am. And, be on a fucking show. So I'm gonna message Danny right now and be like, yo, pussy, we got Ghost on the stream destroying your supposed narratives. There we go. Get on here if you are honorable and value. Actually, no. I don't make too elaborate. Get on here if you are honorable and defend your record. There we go. Skibbity bop. Done. All right, so we'll see whether or not Danny chooses to call in.
And I'm literally having this whole conversation while making fucking dinner for my kid. So
in which house? House number 3?
And no, number 19.
Oh wow, that's nice.
You got a lot of property, you know.
Buddy,
I wish I had a house, not a apartment. Like, can
it's
I?
stressful. It's stressful having houses.
Can I?
No, what are you talking about? I love fucking knowing that, you know, doing work on a house isn't going to require authorization by a landlord. No, absolutely. I'll tear out that fucking wall and I'll fucking redo it with drywall and shit. Like, what are you talking about?
I have my most recent one on a HOA, so they're always acting like little.
That's a different story. The HOA always fucks shit up. So
I think Florida's trying to run a bill to stop HOA, which I'm ready to vote for. They're also trying to
kill
stop
them
property
all.
taxes.
Hasta la vista, baby. That's what
Yeah.
we're gonna
So
do. We're gonna kill them all.
Well, I got a question for Ghost.
what up,
There,
Casey? Is it the size about my penis?
no.
No,
All right.
hey, we're not talking to Joe. Okay, you're not talking to a homosexual. You're talking to Casey.
Ah.
He's actually had pussy. So yeah, what do you got, Casey?
I mean, I wanted to comment where recently Joe's it's one of his Maven videos, and he was
Oh, the lie
like
thing. Yeah.
built this show from the ground up all by myself. So that was pretty
Eh,
much
eh,
shit,
eh.
shit
Yes.
all the former co-hosts and current
That was
co-hosts
funny.
You
That was
have.
keep
funny.
breaking up, bro.
All right, guys. You guys have the show while I go for another cigarette and another hit of my joint.
You didn't hear what I just said?
No, you kept breaking up.
One of Maven's videos that he did.
Yeah, the
Uh,
one where he spoke about Joe making fun of I believe the guy's name is Grimace.
Grim.
Grim, that motherfucker.
But Joe was pointing out that saying that he built his channel from the ground up all by himself, pretty much shitting on all the former co-hosts and all the current co-hosts.
I don't feel that way. I feel like it's more of a like, oh, I built my shit. I wasn't a wrestler. I wasn't an ex wrestler that came from WWE. I
No, he
honestly don't. I
channel.
honestly don't think he was shitting on former, previous co-host in that statement. I don't
Well,
think
he
so.
doesn't. I mean, if you watch it, he never really gives props to any of his people. Like, dude, he
But he's
had
doing
some.
a show. I don't think he's gonna stop and be like, "Hey, props to names 50 people." You know what I
Well,
mean? No
nowadays,
matter
I mean,
what,
I
I
have
feel like
50.
no matter in whatever situation he does or says, somebody's gonna get offended, dude.
No, well, I mean, it's pretty bad when you lose people like. I mean, you had some uh loyal people like Drew and Jake DeMarco, and those guys were loyal.
Bro, Jake DeMarco was a fucking junkie.
No, what? No,
Yes, yeah, he is a fucking junkie. He's not only is he a junkie, he has main character syndrome, just like Danny MT. He wanted to be the main thing on monetize this all the time. And when
Jake.
he wasn't the main thing, he would act like a little bitch and stay quiet and not talk. And then
Jake
he
was
just stopped
barely,
showing.
Jake was barely ever on monetize this. Jake was only on.
What do you mean? When he came back, he was on. The final time he was back, where he just randomly disappeared, just like out of nowhere. I believe it was around his birthday.
Health issues.
No, no, Casey,
Yeah,
Casey, I'm about to educate you on this shit, Casey, because I was there. I was in the shows. We
he-
wouldn't. Well, Joe would invite him when we were on monetize this every single fucking Saturday to come and join us. And Jake just randomly stopped talking to him, stopped responding to him, and never show up. I believe all this started happening on Jake's birthday. And yeah, okay, he has health issues and shit like that. Sure, whatever. But then he goes and makes a show spoofing the name off of Joe's monetize this or out of nowhere. I forgot which one.
and
And it's
doesn't.
like, come on, bro. You have
I,
this fucking main character syndrome that you wanted shit to be about you, but it's like you weren't that important, Jake, in my opinion.
Come on, Jake was like the number two man. That was his right hand man, especially when he was doing wrestling shows.
Yeah, but Casey, did you recently see how Jake was acting? We would be talking about wrestling, or they would be talking about wrestling, and Jake would start saying some fucking story that happened 20 years ago randomly because he was so high off drugs.
What? Because he smoked weed?
No, because he would. Yo, Jake is on some heavy shit, bro, because of his illnesses.
Okay.
So he would be like, you sometimes you don't even understand what the fuck Jake was talking about. If you were to go see towards, I don't remember the numbers, but the last couple of times that Jake was on, you can tell that there was something off about him. He would
Well,
start
anytime
saying some weird shit that people were like.
he's doing his own show, Jake seems perfectly fine.
Exactly, because it's in his own show. He always gets, oh yeah, this Tony Khan DM'd me, and it's like, okay, now you have the spotlight on you, so now you're gonna act correct. But when it wasn't your show, the spotlight wasn't on you. You weren't acting right. You were acting like whatever.
I I, I had to get show proof because Jake was
They're all
like,
there. They're all there. Go check them out.
well, I mean, I hadn't been watching. I'm like, I'll watch every once in a while, see what's going on. I've been lurking, but like, I would have to see clips to even think that's true at all. Because, like I said, you go watch Jake DeMarco's channel. He's doing great on his own channel right now. So, like,
But like I said, Casey, when it's on your bill, the price is always gonna hurt more. You know what I mean? Do you understand? Do you understand that analogy that I'm trying to tell you?
No.
Or do you want me to simplify it? Like when it's on your yard, the dog shit is gonna smell way more when it's on somebody else's yard. So of course he's gonna act right. Of course he's gonna act more professional. Like why didn't you do that in Joe's show?
I don't think Jake would shit on Cronin's yard.
He wasn't. He was. He wasn't doing it on purpose, but he kept doing it, bro. He kept doing it. And Joe didn't even have a problem with it. The only thing, I don't even think Joe has a problem with him now. Just,
Joe has several problems, dude.
It's just right now, like I'd be like, man, Jake's a little bitch.
No.
See, I'm forced to actually agree with some of what Ghost is saying.
I never think
something that's never been really acknowledged, which it should be, is the fact that it was Joe that asked me who should, and it was during a lull period where he wanted to find more co-hosts, and I suggested Jake DeMarco, and he's never admitted that, but that is the truth, and I thought that he would add a different flavor to things. Can't agree with Ghost from the Coast because, you know, Jake was always willing to help, but I have to agree also because there was certain things that he, I guess, tried to take advantage of. But either way, it's not black and white as you guys are discussing.
No, of course, nothing ever is. You feel me? But it's just like
some things are. Joe's
like,
anti-white. That's black and white, baby. He's anti-white.
I don't think
he won't
so,
debate me on the fucking race debate, which has been
that is something.
on the
You
table
know what?
For you know.
You know what? I give props to that Ken guy, even though he was blitzed out of his brain. He invited Joe to get on the show.
He did, yes.
And it's like, man, then it must not be that bad, then, bro.
No, but see, that's the thing, though, is that what I find crazy, to be quite honest, is that Joe is more than willing, because he's done it in the past, he's willing to reconcile with Ken more so than with me. So the question is, what is it that I did exactly to hurt Joe? On the doll, can you show me, Joe, where I hurt you? Because, and again, willing to pay fucking Ken and JB big money to be on the show every week. I never got that fucking contract at all. It's fucking, like, it's insane when you look back on it, and the more that's revealed, it's like, holy shit, you got offered that amount to be around? And meanwhile, like, I fucking, did all this work for him, interviewing, like, independent Canadian wrestlers, fucking doing reviews on Lucha Underground, like, all this shit. And I was the one that didn't fucking get offered this sort of thing, and it blows my mind. And I also think it sort of explains his stance against me, because I think it's psychological. Potentially he fears me. Can't blame him for that. But also, it's just like prior, it's just like, dude, I try to help you out for so much, and like then I find out that you were willing to pay Ken and Joe all this, sorry, Ken and JB all this money, and I'm like, I was lucky enough, maybe every few months to get 20 to 50 bucks. Like, it's fucking crazy, dude. And I honestly, again, I started off just liking the guy and wanting to support him, and I'd do graphics for him. I do all this stuff without even being asked, just because it's like, dude, I like you and I like what you're doing. But that's clearly changed. But I can't be criticized for what I say because I was there. Again, I made this point yesterday and today. It's like, who the fuck are you, Dave, to fucking say this shit? It's just like, yeah, I worked with the guy fucking close to 10 years on and off. I think I've got something to say more than the fucking fanatics who've never had to deal with the guy. So thank
That's
you for
why I
coming
never
out.
say anything like towards you guys. Plus, you have the balls to say it to his face.
Yeah, but the
Not
problem,
everybody
you know
else
what's
does.
disrespectful, though, dude? Is this like you say to his face and he doesn't respond in an honest way? It's just like it's always shifting the blame. It's just like, dude, I would love to go back to honestly. I would. I don't want to hold anything against Joe Cronin.
There you go. You clip
Although
it,
he's a
clip it.
commie
You would
fuck.
love to go back.
But again, there was the golden age of fucking monetize this was just fucking grand. It was just so much fun. And it would be great to just go back to that period where we could just be normal and not fucking let stupidities get in the way. And I'm willing to do that. And I'm willing to have people on my call, but Joe is not willing to do that. That's the problem. He's the one that, even with Ken, he was cooler with Ken than with me, especially the money talks. And yet he's still not willing to fucking reestablish that. It's sad, to be quite honest, because honestly, back in the day, it was just so much more enjoyable. But who the fuck am I to say this shit?
Well, at least you say you're willing to go back.
No, I can recognize when things were better and a period where people also recognized, hey, this was a fun time. It'd be great if we could continue doing this sort of thing. But, it's the way it is. And life, does change people. Obviously, I'm not going to take this away from Joe, but like obviously he's facing debts and all that sort of thing, and he's feeling a sense of desperation, so he's pulling all these fucking grifts and shit to try to get donations. But like, I know that he's going through tough stuff. Yeah, granted, maybe don't keep buying a new fucking TV every time your fucking kid, waffles it with a fucking remote, or fucking giving every kid a fucking tablet. But like, I want
Hey
to
man,
see.
as a parent, you want to give everything to your kid.
No, but
I
see,
know because I'm
no,
a
but
parent. I'm a
okay,
new parent.
fine. But that's the thing, though, is like I can recognize the parent, where it's just like you're gonna be retarded and keep breaking the product that I gave you. No, I'm not gonna buy you another tablet. I mean, like that happened to me as a kid, where it's just like, oh, you want to break shit? You're not getting that. Oh, no, you're not. You knew it was wrong and you did it anyways. So that would be the same way that I would treat these kids. It's like you broke the fucking tablet, you broke your TV. Well, there's no more TV. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, my kid breaks his fucking little toys and that's it.
Yeah, but
No more
again,
little
you're
toys.
showing discipline where Joe does not. And that's a rightful criticism. I might not have kids, but I was a fucking kid back in my day, and I certainly was a fucking shit disturber, and I got spanked enough to fucking deserve it. Okay? I recognize certain things, and it's rightful for, kids to fucking grow up disciplined, and Joe doesn't do that.
Well, in my opinion, I think his kids are coming out great. They're coming out great. They're pretty funny from what I've seen recently. But again, you have prior knowledge,
Oh,
as you
you're
know
a sports
Joe.
guy. You're a
Way.
sports guy. You like the averages about 4-0 when it comes to waffling TVs and destroying them. So
You know,
so basically,
I never I never heard that. You know what I mean? I heard
You
the
did,
story when he told it, but it's
but
like,
4 times, dude. 4 times. The one kid, the youngest, the redhead, the fucking, the demon child. He fucking
oh no.
four TVs. Took the fucking remote or whatever it was that was near him, and he waffled that TV and destroyed it. And what does Joe do? He buys a new fucking TV to replace it. Basically saying, "Yeah, good boy, pat on the head. You were a bad boy, but we're still gonna, just buy a new TV." Rather than say, "You know what? You broke the TV. Now we don't watch TV." Oh, by the way, maybe as a father, I should recommend you picking up a fucking book, right? A fucking book rather than a fucking tablet or a fucking TV. So you keep breaking the TVs, and all you got is fucking books. Maybe it'll make you smarter. Am I wrong there? I might not have kids there, but like, isn't it a good thing there, Ghost, to encourage your kids to fucking read books?
Yeah, of course, of course. Like even mine right now, I'm having him read books. I mean, he throws them or he plays around with them. He's fucking 2,
Yeah,
but
but that's a different story. It's not a fucking 5 or 6 year old. But again, it's just like you're not disallowing him from seeing that as a form of entertainment, which is what books are. You know.
yeah, after if he behaves, I don't even use it as a form of punishment.
Why should
He
you
has
though?
to.
But again, for who, honestly, other than Joe, who sees it as a form of punishment? Why is reading a book and I've always said this. Why is reading a book a fucking form of punishment? If you don't like reading books, you're doing it wrong. Simple fact. If you don't like reading books, you are doing it wrong. There's nothing wrong with books. If you got a problem with it, the problem's with you. Simple fact. Prove
Hey,
me the
Dave.
fuck wrong.
Hey, Dave, do you think that water bill is up to $4,000 by now? I'm just curious.
I don't know the interest rate when it comes to Boston. I would say
Guys, it
maybe
rolls into
next
his
month it
mortgage.
might be. I would say this month it's 35, but maybe
It
by
roll.
next month it'll be 4,000. No, for real. If I'm calculating things properly.
Yeah, it makes sense. Only go up a couple hundred for this
It
week.
rolls into his mortgage.
Yeah, but that's the thing though, is that if that's the case, then he will be crying about his mortgage to be paid and not the water bill. So if it's been rolled in, then why is he crying about the water bill? Because the water bill still exists. If you can charge $33,000 for a water bill and not get your water cut off, there's too many discrepancies there, Ghost, when it comes to his statements about his debts. I've got debts, and I'm trying to pay them off, and I'm not fucking listing these things out like he does, which, again, the numbers just, they don't make sense. They don't calculate. If he's got debts and stuff, absolutely, that's understandable. And he could say, well, total amount of debt of this, or, but he's making it sound where each sum is just way too unbelievable to be gone. Again, like you can understand, like if you reach 3,000 when it comes to your water bill, your electricity, they would have cut you off at 1,500 maybe, or maybe earlier. So it's just like that's a valid question. There's nothing wrong with anybody criticizing Joe, making fun of it, or just saying, dude, this doesn't make sense. I've crunched the numbers and this doesn't make sense. So, again,
What I do remember, when people started bringing it up, and by people I mean YR. He started telling us that I don't know why he explained it to us because it's none of our business, but he did it anyways. He's like, "Look, I've been paying bit by bit, little every month, so they don't cut my shit off." And that makes sense.
Yeah,
if I'm being
no,
honest.
yeah, but that's the thing though, is that once that's perfectly acceptable, and it happens. You have a minimum payment and so forth that you could make, but when it reaches such a high level, there is a cutoff. There is a cutoff. It's just like, we realize you will not be able to pay this, and even if you keep paying the minimum, like your bill keeps expanding to the point where we're going to be forced to cut you off. So with all these different bills that are going on, again, I don't know Massachusetts laws. I don't know whether or not this sort of thing would be accepted. If I was a company that had to deal with these things, I'd move out of that state, because the fact is, if he can carry, a water bill and electricity bill that are $3,000 each, he's got the IRS debt, he's got all this, so it amounts to a lot. If that's the case, then
Because
go ahead.
I do know in Florida, there's this new thing where like the credit cards, the fucking leases, and like every car that you take out financially, you finance any car, any house, bro, you can go like 5 months without paying them, and they will do nothing to you because of, I guess, they see the hardship. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Maybe
also
government.
Massachusetts is called Taxachusetts for a reason. I can't believe that with the amount of impoundment of not just service fees but taxes and the bill itself, is that this would be allowed. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, in Ontario, you know,
But
three
you
months
gotta
at
you live
most,
in
three
hell,
months at
bro.
most, and you're fucking cut off on
Yeah,
anything. So
Canada's hell, bro. You know those motherfuckers don't let nothing pass.
So again, I just don't know with the list that he goes on with the fact that, I hope the power doesn't go out and the internet, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, it's hard to believe, and you got to acknowledge this. It's hard to believe from people who are skeptical that it could have accrued to this level of debt and that he still has services running. That is a justifiable doubt, Ghost.
Hey Dave, you know it's gonna happen one day. Like one day when he's not getting any donations and he wants to end the show, he's like, "Guys, if this doesn't happen," and then it just cuts off. Like the stream just stops
No,
because
he's just gonna get Garguts to take on the show while he walks away and cooks for his kids and all that.
oh,
Just,
that's now. That's nowadays.
oh,
I
that's
mean,
been happening for a while. Like, let's not lie about that. Ghost, let's not lie about that. That's how the show has diminished. And again, like, I had pride when I used to work with Joe making Monetize This a great show, but meanwhile now he just walks away and he just leaves Garguts in control. Like, it makes the show bad.
I
I
mean,
mean, the times that I've seen him walk away, he's only walked away for like 30 minutes, 40
No,
minutes.
no. I've seen videos where it's at least an hour. No, maybe you're not paying attention to it, but like, dude, I've seen this shit, and it's just like, holy shit. He just let these, you know,
Fucking mongoloids. Just
Mongolo.
say.
Thank you. You read my mind. Just run the show, and it's just like, it really is. If Joe isn't directing the show, it does kind of go to shit. Well, really, it goes to
I mean,
shit.
that's everywhere. That's everywhere. That's pretty much everything on everywhere.
Yeah, but
I'm
again,
shocked.
like, Joe's endorsing it by walking away. Why is he doing that? Why can't he even at least take his phone with him and be like, yo, I'm going to fucking keep you guys straight? No, he lets the show go to fucking absolute shit. That's on Joe.
See, when I'm doing my show, like if I had to walk my dog, like I'm not gone for 30 minutes. I'm probably gone for
More
maybe.
importantly is that you leave people that are competent enough to run
Yeah,
your
Casey, you
show.
can leave your Zelda blow up doll to run the show when you walk your dog.
No, he takes the blow up doll with him. But no, basically, yeah, you leave people that are competent enough to be able to run the show and talk about things while you. The other day, fucking with my show, I fucking had all these people on. I was like, I'm gonna take a smoke break, and I'm listening to my show while I'm having a smoke, having a joint, and enjoying myself, knowing that these people are on my show, fucking talking uninhibited, and nobody's fucking telling them how to talk or who could talk. No, they're figuring that on their own. And it was a fucking great show, by the way. Huge.
You know, it's probably what's going to happen when Joe leaves for crazy amount of time. Someone's going to go AWOL. I mean, go rogue and be like, says something bad, and it's going to tear his show off the air.
No, they're all pussies there. None of them are ever going to say nigger. So,
I believe we have one KKK member known as DJ Glaze.
Yeah, who is that guy?
He's a crazy hillbilly fucking psycho that said the word like 5 times already.
I don't think I've ever heard him, but yeah, I've heard the name
Yeah.
come up.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
did.
no,
That's
he says it.
interesting.
He says that shit, bro.
You gonna confront this motherfucker?
Yeah, he says that shit, bro.
But
And
hey,
and nobody really says anything. Not even our fucking residential black guy. He doesn't say anything. I mean,
Oh, there's a new token black. What's this guy called now?
he's not a token black. He was a former champion on the show.
No, that's again. Joe's a Democrat. He sees any darky as fucking his pet. So it's just like it doesn't matter. Like who's his pet now? What's his name?
His
you know
name
this
is Jay
shit,
Menace,
so-
but he's not his
Jay
pet.
Menace.
Jay,
Okay.
yeah, Jay Menace. He's really smart, man. He knows his shit. Jay
well,
Menace is really smart.
I'm a former champion. Is
That is
Dave?
true.
Is Dave a former champion?
No, I've
He's just
never.
former.
I've never been. Well, I've been nominated, but I've never won the title. Obviously, because to be quite honest, we're going to be logical here. I committed so much to monetize this that I should be just a de facto champion. So what I'm going to do, because I did offer to buy Joe's old belt off him, the one that Compton defaced, which I advised him against. But I'm going to remake that title, one that Joe has, and I'm going to declare myself the real monetize this champion. Because again, I always
You're
thought,
crazy,
no,
bro.
honestly, I thought
You want some crazy shit now?
no, for real. No, I deserve it. And I'll tell you why. First of all, no, for real. Again, for real. I told Joe from the get-go when that was going on, and I was making digital belts for him graphically before he even introduced that. And I knew a lot of people were telling him, like, do this. And I said, don't send it to Canada. The shipping costs are fucking crazy. And we saw that when Ken sent me the original fucking Fat Mouse Network belt. It's just like the shipping costs are so fucking stupid that you're going to end up paying more than you paid for the belt. It's that fucking stupid in Canada. So basically, I encouraged everyone to never fucking vote for me. And, many times they would. But I never got to that point where...
I'm surprised you weren't never a champion.
No, but I encourage people to just use their votes for somebody else because I knew I was looking out for Joe. I said, you know what? Why are you gonna fucking pay $300 just to ship this shit to fucking Canada? Like seriously, it's that bad. So it's just like no, give it to somebody in America. Literally, it's a state over. You can send UPS on a day fucking trip and it'll fucking be done for nothing, right? But I looked out for Joe and I didn't want him spending money and shit.
Well, look what happened. Who was in Canada that had the belt and it was held hostage for like a year up there? Forgot who had the belt up there in Canada.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I think it was. I don't remember.
Bargat's held it hostage for a while, but I don't know who in Canada. No, I don't really. No, I don't think he ever sent anything to Canada. To be quite honest.
I was sure he sent the belt.
Current champion is
well, if you can't name them, Casey, then you're wrong. Okay, so either think or shut up.
Oh, I know I'm accurate. I just don't know who it is.
No, I
don't know
think
you're
you
accurate.
are accurate. Again, I've warned. What is it? Jessica? No, what's it? The Muppet baby girl? What's her name?
Yes, Muppet baby. She's awesome.
Yeah, but like I don't think she ever won the belt.
She won it.
Hold
She
on.
won it. She
Are
got
you
current
talking
champion.
about? Hold on. He's talking about the girl with the glasses.
Some shit, Carmen.
No. She lived in Saskatchewan or Manitoba.
It was a dude.
Scott McKinnon.
No, he was in Alberta. I can't remember her fucking name.
I'm gonna dox your address, man.
No shit.
The one thing, I thought the belt was a good looking belt and it was pretty heavy. The one complaint, it smelled like cigarettes when I got it. But I think
you won that, eh?
Joe's ass.
Yeah.
Because he probably wore it naked, Casey. It made you sniff it.
No, well, I think it's because J-Man, who held the belt for a while, I know he smokes like a chimney, so that's probably why.
Shell. That was who it was. Shell.
He was a champion.
Who? J-Man? No, he stole the belt from Drew.
No,
Was
we're
it
talking
not
about
Shell?
the Canadian thing.
Did Shell win the title?
I don't
I
think
don't think so.
You were talking about a female in Canada.
Oh, I said
that won the
it
title.
was a.
He said guy. It was a guy. He said it was a guy.
Okay.
Can't think of it right now, but
I can't think with an F. No T.
I had to look at the list of former champions to point who it is. But it was held hostage for a year until Drew paid for the shipment from Canada. And that's when Drew got the belt, and Drew self-proclaimed himself as champion, and then J-Man stole it from him.
Stole it, not stole it. If you were my grammar school, I would teach you good grammar and beat the fuck out of you.
Well,
yes,
I'm glad.
Yes. It's Saturday night.
It's like you either speak accurate or
we do have a Canadian champion now.
He's like, you better speak accurately.
Hello?
Or what?
Yeah,
Did you
you're
hear
doing
me?
a lot better under the threat of violence. I do appreciate you, Casey. You're getting it now. You're getting it.
I am scared of the whooping. I mean, I grew up getting whooped, so I don't want to get whooped.
I mean, like pick your weapon. Like you should make a video game. Pick your weapon. It's a belt. It's a leather belt. It's a fucking coat hanger. It's a fucking flip flop. It's a fucking rope. Like yeah, but us kids back in the 80s, we had a variety of torture devices used against us. Yes.
Flip flop? That's like getting paddled by a sponge. Like what? I can understand I
guess they were weak then, because I can certainly prove that you'll get welts from that.
But I had been paddled with a actual paddle that used to have the rubber ball that was attached by the rubber band. And once
you're into some freaky shit there, Casey.
No. So that was like, oh shit. When I saw my mom pulls that out, I was like, oh fuck.
I fucked, yeah.
Yeah, I fucked.
We're losing you, Casey. We're losing you.
Yeah, Casey. Did your mom used to do that shit to you? She used to whip you with a paddle?
Oh yeah.
Aren't you Hispanic? You never had the chancla there, Holmes?
I got the chancla, but never a fucking paddle.
Well, you ever get a fucking a clothes hanger?
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Latino way,
Actually, no bullshit.
What, a paddle with rubber balls, dude? That's fucking.
No, that's being kind, dude. That's being kind, because a fucking coat hanger, bare on the bum. That leaves fucking marks, dude.
Dude,
don't fuck around, Holmes.
Dave, no bullshit. At my old babysitter, I would go to her house, and she used
her pussy out.
No,
I used to watch her while I was teaching.
No, she beat me with a coat hanger.
Oh shit!
Was she Latina?
I believe so.
Naked?
Well, there you go. See, I told you, people. Latinos have this penchant for a percha.
I know one time. This is not the reason why I hate this drink, because I don't like the drink itself. But I remember they're like trying to offer me tea, and I was like, "Can I just have some water?" Like, no, we're gonna drink tea, and then she would beat me because of that. I was like,
Maybe she wanted to molest you, Casey.
Okay,
like,
see, Casey, I'm not a fan of these sorts of reports. Is this person still alive? Because I would love to take a flight down to Oklahoma and, perhaps have a word with this individual.
well,
Fucking horrible.
I'm sure she is, but I hadn't seen her since I was in grade school. My parents actually had them taken out from the church we went to.
Of course, they were beating the shit out of you, and you're mentally retarded.
That's an
Respectfully,
extra
Casey.
crime. It's not you're
Hold
not
on.
just being a kid, but you're being a retarded kid. That should double up on the fucking charges.
On the sentences, yes.
That's what.
Damn.
Hold on. That's why I have a speech impediment. It's because of her. Oh, now it makes sense.
So how would you define justice? You get to rape her to death, or she'd
No.
be sent to another I don't know, deserted
I say we
island?
rape her.
I mean, like I kind of think that you would like to rape her to death. To be quite honest, there, Casey. You seem
no.
to be the type of guy that would be like, yeah, I'll rape her to death. I'll do it for free.
What
I'll
about
wear
just
a leather mask while I do it.
give some concrete shoes? Just give her some concrete shoes. That's
too
I'm
fast.
being- That's all I want. Some
bullshit.
concrete shoes.
That's bullshit.
That's not enough pain, Casey. That's not enough pain. She made you suffer and gave you a speech impediment.
Yeah, what are you gonna
But-
do now, kid? You gonna sue her, rape her, sue and rape her?
Sue
Rape
and
and
rape
sue her.
her. Rape and then sue her.
There you go. I agree.
So you made me do this to you.
Oh God.
Yeah, you don't. It sounds like Ghost has a fucking free range child there in the background, not even on a fucking leash like Joe Cronin would do with his kids, which his wife defended. By the way, Ghost, because kids, free range kids, should be free range. Do whatever the fuck you want, lick a fucking, a doorknob, whatever. But it's just like you have your kids on fucking leashes like these fucking liberals. Like, dude, that's not the way. I'm sure you can disagree, and you should. But like, how can you defend Joe when he fucking keeps his kids on leashes, and meanwhile you have them free range, fucking being, the kids they need to be? Answer.
I've never heard or he's never mentioned he's had them in the leash before.
I've got it on video, baby.
Oh man, no,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
kind of crazy. That's pretty wild. But no, I have my kid free range, man. Wherever the fuck he's at.
And why
just
would you
don't-
have them on a
don't hurt
fucking
yourself.
leash? Like, how the fuck are they gonna learn this shit? It's just like, honestly, I find like I don't have kids. Okay, fine, but like I was never put on a leash, and I also learned like, yeah, you don't fucking run in front of a fucking speeding car. You can get hurt. It's just like
let 'em-
you learn or you die.
Like when he
It's
wants
Darwin's
to touch
law.
hot shit, like something that might burn him, I let the little shit. You feel me? Because that's how he's gonna learn.
Yeah.
I probably should have been leashed. I mean, no bullshit. I was
you were.
Leash. You should have a fucking straight jacket on, dude.
But no bullshit. When I was a kid, I got lost at Disneyland.
Yeah,
So-
but that isn't that kind of big, and you're it's all wondrous and stuff. So like you're looking at stuff and your parents neglectful, just didn't, realize, oh shit, the kid's gonna get distracted easily. Let's stay close. No, they just walked away where you're like, oh, look at all the lights. So I blame you and your parents. How about that? No mercy.
Still
tonight.
wondering, like, actually, my real parents that they adopted me, and they adopted me illegally. I'm wondering about that
They
now.
adopted you or they doxed you? What did you say?
He adopted him.
They
I'm wondering if
adopted you?
they illegally adopted me.
Dude, you have a horrible life, Casey. I'm sorry.
He's got a horrible fucking speech
Grammar,
impediment. Like,
yeah,
holy
of course.
shit.
fucking
Ain't there
Bullfrog
fucking
2.0,
some
but
therapy for this, dude? Like, instead of buying all these games, why'd you pay that into fucking speech therapy, you know? Like, come on,
Dave,
man.
we could
fair
do a
enough.
one-on-one therapy section.
Yeah,
Like
you
I
know what
think
my therapy is I beat you fucking close to death and tell you you're no longer going to say earth. You're going to say earth with the TH. That's how my therapy goes.
but no, I think that'd be a good show. That should be therapy with Dave Rose, and I'd show up and we talk about some of the things that happened with me, and
Oh,
I think that'd be a
oh,
good show.
I
That shit sounds
no,
like
I
a
don't.
Pornhub
I don't want to
episode.
do that. I don't want to be people's therapist in this community because this community is fucking fucked up and there's people with real big problems and I don't want to be the one to fucking try to help them out. It's just gonna
Did you see
fucking
that guy?
give me
Did you see that
nightmares.
AEW guy that had like people fucking underneath his house or some shit for years?
No.
He had kidnapped them, and the cops busted him. And when they busted him, they found out he had like kids, not kids. He had kidnapped motherfuckers and had
Who are
them
you
underneath
talking
his
about?
house.
What's the name?
I don't remember, but
It sounds to me like
what?
a Joe Cronin fucking news line.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's where I heard
Yeah,
it
but
from.
like again, like AEW is evil. It's like, can you prove it?
No.
No.
No, he wasn't saying that. He was saying that
Come on,
wrestling
nigga.
fans in general are pretty messed up in the brain, like
Come
pretty
on.
crazy. Some of them are, bro. Some of them are like
No,
sending pieces.
there's wrestling fans on both sides that are just fucking stupid and insane. So
Of
it's
course,
not
of course. I
it's
think he
not to
just
like,
meant
oh well,
wrestling.
AEW. No, it's every fucking idiot that just is tribalist and not fucking willing to criticize what they don't like. So
It was just funny because when they arrested him, from what he said, that when they arrested him, he had AEW hoodie on.
Yeah, I saw that.
false flag. That's a false flag.
That was funny.
I don't believe it. AEW is with the best wrestle.
Well, hey,
stop turning off on TV.
Dave. So what about this? Saturday is Raw, and we'll do a therapy session, and I'm pretty sure Tex will come on later on and
Then I
do
just
more.
won't be on the show for no therapy session. I don't know what you're fucking willing to do here.
I need help though. You're
Of
not
course you
willing
need
to help me
but
out.
I'm not gonna fucking acquiesce to this sort of bullshit.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you want to help me out, trying to make my life a little bit better? Just to
Uh,
talk about.
you know what? Sure, fine. Why not? How much are you donating to me? PayPal, specifically.
You want me to pay you?
Well,
Yeah, motherfucker. Therapy ain't free.
it's the reverse Joe Cronin. You know, instead of paying people, you can pay me.
No, he wants you to give him therapy for free there.
Well, that's also another good point. It's just like, yeah, I've already said I don't like to be a therapist, but well, money talks. Okay, I'm a whore. You know, when it comes to money, so I got bills to pay. But I'm not fucking advertising how much I fucking owe, like Joe Cronin. So it's just like, okay, you want to pay the bills with me being on your show? Fine, let's fucking do it. And you can always be guaranteed that I will always provide the best fucking entertainment that I can provide for you. No matter if it's over the top or intellectual, whatever. Just like you get me on your show, I will fucking respect you and your channel and your viewers by giving it the best that I can. Thank you very much.
Well, I'll get you a pizza.
Tonight? No, you know what? No, I already have. I'm planning on making my fucking Philly cheesesteaks tonight. There's no need to fucking order me food. I'm gonna make that food.
You be throwing it down, Dave. I follow you on Instagram, and you throw that shit down, bud.
I love fucking cooking. I love cooking for other people. I wish I could do more shows on cooking and stuff, and hopefully I can get a chest rig like Wire does for his concerts. But show me cooking and shit. I want to fucking teach other people, and I do plan, honestly, Ghost, I do plan to release a PDF for free on the internet to this community about not all, but a bunch of different recipes that I think that people would like. A community cookbook.
I need that
For
shit.
free.
I'm tired of making tacos
But again, like even still, it's just like I've got certain recipes, herb mixes, and you know preparations, marinades, and shit for food, and I want to share that with other people. And it's like, what does it cost me to fucking literally write this up and make it a PDF and then just make it available for free? So it's like, fuck it. I was the first one also to make the first video game in this community, based on the community, and I will be the first to make a cookbook on the
There you
community.
go. What do you think about that, Casey?
I think it's all bullshit.
I can't even cook. What are you talking about? I just put it in the microwave and, I eat it.
I think what Dave just said was just.
Can you say think? Just honestly, Casey, can you actually pronounce TH? Think?
You know what?
Can you do that?
I won't even try now. It just pisses you off a little bit more.
No, I'm just curious. I mean, I'm curious how retarded you are. I mean, we have another intelligent individual here by the name of Ghost who's observing your descent into retardation. So it's like, how bad do you want to look in front of both of us by acting this way?
But mind that. I'm saying all what you just said was all blatant lies.
I have no idea what you just said. I blanked out.
I kind of was. I was just
too many
watching.
big words. Yes, too many big words. I know. It hurts.
But why do you think it's lies, Casey?
Well, honestly, anytime Dave opened his mouth, it's a lie.
Oh, holy shit. What's up with you, Casey?
He's trying to be a troll, but he fails miserably, just like he did the other day on my channel. And quite comical, to say the least.
That's a lie right there.
Now, you know what? When I look down, I can see my cock. Can you say the same thing for yourself? No, you can't. Big belly. There you go.
That's a lie right there, too.
No, you got a big belly. We've seen it on camera. Can't see your dick.
Can see,
without the use of a mirror.
I can see my dick if I wanted to.
With a mirror, multiple mirrors,
Oh my god.
But I mean, I've been told
you got me.
You got
I've been told I have a nice looking dick.
Show it.
No, you need to get a mirror to see that.
Like I said, I don't need a mirror. I can see it whenever I want it.
Lies. Just absolute lies.
That's funny.
No, there's no lies about it. It's the truth.
The truth? No, see, truth with an F? No, you've already been disqualified. If you can't even pronounce truth, then really, no, it's too late. You literally are fucking wire retarded. And you can't pronounce words. I mean, it's just sad.
Don't put me.
I can't even talk. I don't know. Really. Are you Garguts? Are you Garguts for real? Because Garguts can't talk. Are you trying to follow the path of Garguts? I can't even talk. I'm a fucking retard. Hey Jesse, can I live with you? I'll take advantage of you and your mom and
Garguts want to go live with
life.
Jesse finally?
Yeah, I have you not been watching? I showed the video where he was living with. He's currently living with Jesse, and Joe's like, "Oh, so you're living with you're living with Jesse right now?" And Garguts actually doesn't answer the question. He's like, "Well, I can go back anytime I want." I guess referring to Texas, but yeah, like I'm here with Jesse. So totally distraction from the question, but yeah, he somehow got somehow got from Texas to California, probably because
I
Jesse
was
paid
actually
for
on the
it.
stream helping him look for luggage and shit.
Well, he's there living in fucking Jesse's place, and Jesse currently seems to be okay with him living there until he's not. And I'm sure it won't take too long for him to get annoyed with grape
I
guts.
mean, I'm pretty sure Jesse would like that, man, because from what I remember, Jesse was about to pass away not that long ago.
Yeah, that's an exaggerated rumor that's been going on for many years. Yes, even the
No,
times
no,
when
no.
I
Well,
was there. Mm,
I mean,
yes.
he ended up getting this guy to help him. I believe he told us on the show, helping him, and this guy like moved all his keys and phones and just left them there. And he's like blind. Jesse's like legit blind, so he couldn't find nothing. He was asking us for help on Discord, and like nobody was responding to him. So on he was asking us for help on Discord, and no one would like say anything until I said something. I'm like, "Yo, this motherfucker is asking for help. Why isn't anybody helping him?" And that's when YR started reaching out to Joe, and fucking he got a hold of Jesse. Buddy, can you keep it down? You fuck see me on the phone, guy.
He's got a kid. He's got a kid.
A free range child should not be free range.
No,
I would.
free range
I
should be free range. What are you talking about, you fucking potato?
Yeah, Casey, you got raped by your babysitter, dude.
That's
I
true.
would definitely. I see. When I have a kid, I have my dog cage for.
Your rat dog does not qualify as a child.
No, I didn't say that.
That's what you're trying to impose.
No, I was saying when I do have a child, I have a cage, so I can cage it up when I don't need to supervise it.
You're confusing rat dogs for children. Okay, children.
No,
Again,
he's
that's not a
saying
free
when
range
he has
child.
a kid in the future, which I doubt.
It's not gonna happen.
He has a cage for it.
No,
but
that's also not. Again, if you know a little child, like no, you're not gonna be able to chain them. They're gonna get out somehow.
Yeah, they're gonna get out. They're gonna break shit, and they're probably, if they're smart enough, they're gonna call CPS on you.
They'll also punch you in the balls. They seem to be quite prolific at that, knowing what it does. So
yes,
I'm quite aware of that. Even not having kids, that's how awesome I am because I'm the perfect father. Absolutely.
Oh, and what's the difference between a cage and a cradle? I mean, those pretty much have
One,
bars.
the cradle will rock, and when the bow
Well,
breaks,
it still has bars around the cradle.
Technicalities. What do you think about this?
Dude, Casey, don't you think that we've gone on long enough with this? We have been going on for 3 hours and close to 30 minutes. I think it's time to wrap it up because, first of all, I'm kind of hungry. There's a lot more to go on. We haven't heard from Danny MT, so I guess he chooses defeat by de facto against the one and only Ghost from the Coast. So Ghost was correct. Danny didn't defend himself, and therefore he is wrong. I mean,
he's
again,
a pussy.
he was
Like
told.
always.
I told him that
He was
we
a
were doing the
pussy.
show.
He's a pussy, a liar, a rat, a cunt. I apologize that I have been on and off the call. I've been raising my child.
Not look
Pretty
dreadful
busy.
at all. Unlike Joe.
Oh, no. Joe's a great dad,
how
man.
many big screens have you bought for your kids? Like, have you replaced them 4 times, like Joe did?
No, I have not replaced it.
See, the kid doesn't even sound like he likes TVs. He's like, fuck
No.
TVs.
Yeah, like the
I'm not gonna
TV
break
break.
a TV ever.
Hola.
Hola, chiquito, ¿cómo te va?
Say hi.
Hola. Orale, Holmes.
See, he hadn't reached that age that he's gonna start smashing TVs just yet.
No, he's not raised by an autistic fake
Oh,
father
no.
like Joe, and he would never tolerate that thing. In fact, I don't think any Latino would do that. We talked about the caning earlier. So,
Well,
again, Casey not understanding, physical discipline. He was clearly coddled as a child. But we got Ghost here leading by example.
before I leave,
I try to be a good dad. All right, guys, I'll let you go.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's too bad that Danny couldn't, respond to
No,
your.
well, of course, he's a pussy, and I hope he dies today.
Oh.
All right, guys, I'll reach out to you when I can. Casey, seek help because you really do need it. Okay.
Well, that's why
And
I'm talking to Dave. I'm trying to have him help me.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Well,
there's no help available.
Dave, Dave, I see one day you're gonna be back in the Joe Cronin show.
Never.
I already see
Never,
it. I already
senor.
see
It's
it.
not going to happen unless he pays me a lot of money. Because I'm a
Oh
whore
my
for the money.
It'll happen. All right, guys. I'll reach out to you.
All right.
Have a good night. Danny MT, go fuck yourself. You lose. You're a cunt. Die, you Russian rat.
Ooh. And there we go. Nail in the coffin. We had
Well,
the ghost call in, and Danny did not want to connect. Well, Danny, unless it's up to me to give you the opportunity to speak about this, we're going to speak about your, counter argument to what was said. That is the genuine question that people are asking today. What is it that you have to say there, Casey?
So you said you got clips of me. I'm just curious. I want to see these clips.
Hold on. A clip is an audio file, and you cannot see audio. Okay? That's your first mistake. Second of all, isn't your show starting soon?
Yes, but
yeah. So again, why are you concentrating on what I could easily prove when it would just be better set for a new drama diner? Because I'm also tired. I'm fucking hungry, and I've been providing a great job. Why don't you just go scuttle off, do your fucking Saturday night is Casey is Raw in the ass show, and
shit,
I can call in later and make your show better with text. How about that?
Well, I'm just saying. I'm thinking these clips doesn't exist.
They do though. They do. And again, but that's the thing though, is I'm stoned right now and I want to be entertained, yes. So why don't you fucking start your show, which I look forward to every Saturday, and we can have some fun.
Sounds like good idea. I'm probably gonna eat first and then do
Cold
that.
McDonald's this time or cold Wendy's?
I was thinking about getting pizza.
Oh, what are you gonna order?
Well, I mean, what do you think I'm going to order? I could be making it.
Think? I don't think anything. I do think with a TH, but no think.
I could be making it out of dough and
no,
everything.
No, you're not. You're not gonna fucking, dude. Even fucking making a frozen pizza is too much for you. You just rather fucking press the app button and be like, yeah, I want a fucking extra large fucking, chicken filet pizza, blah blah blah, and that's what you'll order. Come on, don't lie. Don't lie.
All right, you got me.
So
I can't.
Called
I can't
McDonald's or pizza?
Pizza.
What kind of? Okay, so what kind of ingredients are you gonna get? Because I love pizza. I love to discuss pizza.
Well, I'm not gonna make pizza apparently, but I was thinking either
what
between
toppings is what I'm asking, Miardi.
either meat lovers pizza or a supreme pizza.
And what's the difference between meat lovers and supreme?
Supreme actually has like vegetables on it and stuff
I
like
thought you
that.
hated vegetables.
Oh, I'm not bullfrog. I do actually like vegetables and fruit.
Vegetables. It's actually vegetables. But regardless of my grammar Nazi maze, I'm glad that at least, unlike Bullfrog, you actually recognize what's healthy for you. Meanwhile, Bullfrog would purposely say, I'm not gonna eat any fucking vegetables. Fuck them, Ken. So good on you. Good on you.
I'm shocked that he didn't die of a heart attack just yet. I'm not saying I want that.
He made a deal with the devil. That's the only way to explain how he has not died yet. It's a simple fact. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go get some food. So
What
I
time
already
does your
sent.
show start tonight, Casey?
What?
What time does your show start tonight?
In 55 minutes.
Excellent, me hearty. I will be there listening. I've done a great job today exposing the drama that is Joe Cronin. I'm glad that you were here and that you enjoyed it, as did everybody else that did tune in, yes. For I am your drama captain, Dave Rose, indeed. Any final words before I end the stream, me hearty?
I'm good.
You're good. Excellent. Get the fuck out of here. And there goes. Casey is raw. So, I was able to wrap up. We had Ghost from the Coast lay the smacketh down when it comes to Danny. Danny was a no-show. Very concerning. But that's on him. But I lived up to what I promised the people. People asked me to discuss this, to do the stream, to address certain things, and it was done. The deal is done. Tomorrow, I could do some fucking Kerbals, have some fun, and leave drama behind so I can just fucking enjoy myself. The drama really is, these days, more for the people than for me, yes. And don't lie. Don't lie about not liking it, not wanting it, not desiring that Dave Rose actually cover it, because nobody does it better than Dave Rose. It's a simple fact. You can hate that statement all you want, but it's a simple fact. And more importantly, it's just like people do have, actual grievances towards certain things in this community. I mean, you have Ghost having grievances against fucking Danny MT, and I'm here, facilitating that, and things are being spoken. So there should be no criticism to me because, again, I do provide the voice to the voiceless. CM Punk ain't got shit on me. But as always, I try to do it in a entertaining way, and anyone who really knows me knows that I'm honest and that I'm fair, despite that it might look unfair to those that are somewhat mentally retarded. On that note, shout out to the Dan Kennedy Show. Says up, Dave. Hope you are having a good Sunday. I'm having a great Sunday, and I've just provided some great amount of entertainment. 3 hours and 36 minutes so far. A lot discussed, a lot addressed, and for you, the people, I have provided what I said I was going to provide. So hopefully this drama shit will sort of die down. People will stop being stupid. Joe Cronin, just please stop being stupid. Bullfrog, stop being stupid. And I can just concentrate on my Kerbals. I can fucking do conspiracy videos. Drama, look, if you want me to do drama, I'll do it. And I'll fucking destroy. But just like there's fun stuff apart from drama. Why do I have to keep being brought in? Because I'm the voice of the voiceless. And I'm willing to defend those who are defenseless. Truly, what an emperor does. On that note, I'm wrapping up the show. Do plan to do, hopefully, some Kerbals again. I haven't played that in a while. And just can't wait to talk nerd shit, motherfuckers, on my next Kerbal stream. Hopefully tomorrow afternoon, after a little tea. And I don't know. If Ken's live tonight, go watch Ken. If Joe's live tonight, go watch Joe. If YR's live, go watch YR. I don't give a fuck. Just go have a fucking good Saturday night. Okay? On that note, I'm Devious Dave Rose, and we shall